Welcome aboard.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Good morning.
Hi.
Anthony's back.
Oh, boy. Sounds weird.
What sounds weird?
Not me.
Anthony's back.
It's an effort to speak.
Really?
Like, I can't just... Here, watch. Here's me just trying to speak normally. So, how you doing?
Oh, you gotta,
like, it just gets all airy and you can't really talk. So I have to, like, step up and talk.
You got to rework that voice.
Yeah, it sucks.
You got to do a radio voice. If you do a radio voice, you should be all right.
Hey, how you doing, everybody?
There you go. The
Hey,
ladies are
everybody.
getting moist.
You sound like, what's her name?
Brenda Vaccaro.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Hi, I'm Brenda Vaccaro. What did she refer to? Like tampons or something, wasn't it? Mexipants.
Some douchey product.
Some horrible thing women needed years ago.
Exactly.
That they figured out a workaround.
Maybe some kind of netting to keep everything in place.
Some kind of fucking pad with a belt and fucking clamps
The fuck,
for that
man.
wacky vagina.
God doesn't like women.
No.
We all know that.
Only women bleed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds, we should work with that.
That's a good one.
How you feeling, brother man?
Well,
Brother
you know,
man.
it's just so good to be back.
Right.
And my doctor's
Is it good to
note-
be back?
Actually, it is. I was getting pretty fucking shack-wacky.
Kind of
at the
bored?
house. Yeah, you can only watch Third Reich footage for so long before there's nothing really to watch. But yeah, last week was so bad. I mean, it culminated in my fantastic call to this very program.
Which creeped everyone out, by
Which,
the way.
yeah,
As soon as you hung up, we all looked at each other like, oh, let's just go home.
Put the fear at
Let's
everybody.
just go home.
It was
Horrendous.
terrible.
I say you're faking.
Yeah, that was an Academy Award-winning performance. Last week was the most sick I've been in my adult life. Now, as a child, I do remember having certain illnesses where I hallucinated from fever
Right.
and whatnot. But
What was worse as a child, though?
I remember having some flu when I was a kid.
Right.
Or it might have been like the mumps. So I don't
okay.
even know what it was, but it was a pretty bad fever.
Right.
And I remember waking up, and I had to run into Mommy's room because there was a train driving through my room. A locomotive pulling a bunch of cars went right through my bedroom. I heard it. I saw it. And I was, delirious.
And then your dad called you a faggot?
Yeah, my dad then called me a faggot.
Because he said that's some kind of gay dream.
Of course.
A train going into a tunnel.
It went into a tunnel, so you must want a dick in your ass.
Right.
You little queer. Right. Told me.
In that case, he was actually right.
Yeah. So, like that, I remember as like a kid, but I wasn't hallucinating, but I did have a pretty good fever.
What made this the worst?
I'd never felt like I was going to die. So
Really?
much. Dude, there was a few points where I was like, wow, this could be it.
Wow.
I could. And then Dr. Steve kept reminding me of Jim Henson, who was just going about his fucking life with his hand in puppets and fucking wound up dying of pneumonia or some shit.
Right.
Because he didn't get medical attention when he had a respiratory infection.
Oh, he didn't have AIDS. I thought Henson had AIDS.
No, man.
Yeah.
He should still be around.
He fucking
He should have went to the doctor.
got a cold.
Right.
Motherfucker got a cold and died.
Right.
And Dr. Steve's like, well, remember, Jim Henson. I'm like, fuck, man.
Like, you need to hear that. But did
don't
that make
need
you go to
that.
the doctor?
Well, yeah. Dr. Steve.
Because you don't like that doctor shit.
No.
None of us really like that doctor shit.
I just like riding it out,
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I don't feel good.
You're a guy. That's what we do. You just ride it
Yeah.
out. You just hope it doesn't get worse.
I know. So I got one of those Z-Pack antibiotics.
Right.
Took that shit. And after about 3 days of taking that, I started feeling better. But I had like the fever and shit.
No, but you got to slow down. You got to go backwards a little bit. So when you were feeling the sickest you've ever been, and you were saying to yourself, "This could be it." What were you feeling that made you think all this shit?
It's
Lack of sleep,
Yeah.
fever, what?
lack of
Sweating.
sleep. Yes, all this.
Really?
And a cough that sucked the life out of you. It was exhausting to cough so much.
So what were you doing? Like sleeping for 5-10 minutes at a time?
If that. It was I was staying up for periods of 24 hours. where I would lay there just going, I want to sleep. I just want to sleep.
Oh, my God. That would drive me nuts.
And then I was...
So would you doze off in between coughs at least?
Yeah. And then I'd wake up, look at the clock, realize I was asleep for maybe 15 minutes.
What kind of, you got to explain the coughing.
The coughing, it's this, picture like in your windpipe, you have like a thing stuck to the side of it, just going, frrt, frrt, when you breathe in and out.
It's like a tickle?
So it's like, and it's tickling and making you...
But tickling way lower than usual?
You can't go and get rid of it.
Oh, my
And then the coughing, to get it out, you cough every bit of air out of your lungs.
Right.
And now when you try to breathe in, you go, and it flaps that like again and tickles. So now you can't even get a breath. You go, just trying to breathe. So you gotta calm yourself down to the point where you gotta go and breathe in so slowly, but you need air so bad that you want to gasp, but you gotta breathe in slow so you don't get that tickle. Ugh. And that's like your entire life. It's all consuming.
But what, every minute?
Yeah, 30 seconds sometimes.
Every 30 seconds?
Yeah, I was just downing cough medicine. And
what's the longest you went without coughing?
Oh, man. Sometimes after a good dose of cough medicine, I'd go maybe 10 minutes. And it was like gold.
Even the cough medicine couldn't stop it? Huh?
No, it was just there. Ever present.
What are they recommending for you? Anything? Do they have any like industrial cough medicine?
Kevorkian's machine. It's terrible.
Sounds like
euthanasia.
Sounds like they can't recommend anything for this one.
No, it really was.
There's nothing
terrible.
There was nothing you could take that made it just slightly better. The cough medicine, I guess.
I guess maybe there was like an inhaler or something. Like Dr. Steve was saying, there are certain things you could take that would keep that. I was just like, I just want to lay here and die.
Right.
Just leave me alone.
Oh,
I completely, by day 3, I lost my will to live. I just lay there going, I don't care. Whatever.
That's so sad. Wow. That's so sad. Well, you're starting to think, you know what? Death isn't a bad thing.
It's like you just start thinking, it's a phase.
It's not a bad choice.
We all move on.
Right. Oh, my God. I think a lot of people can relate to that, though.
Oh, it was terrible.
Usually it's when we get the stupid flu, not something like the whooping cough. But well, like, you know what?
Now, the doctor was saying technically he doesn't think it was whooping cough.
Really?
Yeah, because he said I still would have like the really bad cough. I don't know. And he said after the antibiotics that I wouldn't be allergic, contagious anymore anyway.
Right.
So, that's all good.
I just wanted Sam to get it. That's all I cared about.
Maybe
I know.
Did you have strep throat?
No.
Strep throat's brutal.
No, I didn't have any...
especially if you let it go before you get the antibiotics in there.
It started before Cleveland. I had the cold and shit and a little bit of cough, and I rested up, and then I was fine for the Cleveland trip. Went to Cleveland, hopefully spread around my fucking virus to all the people in Cleveland. And then when I came back, this hit me like fucking ridiculous.
Well, it sounds like it was the whooping cough, but he's saying it wasn't the whooping cough, or maybe not. So what else could it have been?
A horrible upper respiratory infection. Yeah.
Well, I see you got your doctor's notes so you could be here.
Dude. I was going to come in yesterday.
I know.
I fucking wrote everyone an email.
It would have been nice.
I'm like, I'm here.
We ended up talking about
make it.
We ended up talking about flowers that look like pussy. So
ooh.
We did survive.
Yeah.
Although I got pictures all day long of flowers that look like vaginas. I appreciate that. But yeah, they wanted a doctor's note.
I was gonna, and then at 11 o'clock at night, before the show, hours before the show, I get an email from Gary saying, well, stay home. Right. We need a note from the doctor saying that you're not contagious.
I don't blame them for wanting a note, especially if it might have been whooping cough, but it's always like how they do things.
I know.
Last minute. Terrible.
It was last minute.
That's what just always drives me nuts about this place.
They could have told you last week.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. There was plenty of time to tell me. And then I
had to tell these guys when you were out with at that in the beginning you were convinced it was whooping cough. I'm like, I had to tell these guys, are you planning on maybe disinfecting the place? Maybe just give it a little scrub down. Oh yeah, okay, that's a good idea. Oh yeah, all right. Like, are they on top of anything?
No.
So you got your doctor's note. It says
The doctor's note is ridiculous.
Date May 14th, 2012. To whom it may concern, this is to certify that Anthony Comia was seen in my office on 5/14/12 for upper respiratory. I advised her to return to work school on 5/14/2012 with no restrictions. And when I read that part with no restrictions, I told Ant that means, full speed ahead with racism, sir.
I have a doctor's note that says I could say anything.
No restrictions.
So
I
can't get in trouble.
Today.
The doctor said I could say horrible, offensive things. No restrictions.
I think the lack of sleep.
Yeah.
How you're describing this, that's what would have drove me insane.
It was everything. It was the lack of sleep. It was the exhaustion that the coughing caused. It was physically exhausting to cough that much.
Did you take just nice warm baths?
No,
you're not a bath guy.
I was writhing around in my infected bed, just laying in my own fucking sick, and throwing tissues around. I got to the point where I wasn't even trying to put the tissues anywhere. Mm-hmm. They were piled up next to me in the bed. A pile of tissues, a mountain of tissues, because what was I going to do? Kept getting up and putting them in the garbage.
So your nose was running pretty good?
Holy shit. Before I got the Afrin, it was just completely clogged.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to breathe through my mouth and coughing, and my nose was clogged.
God.
And then that Afrin is a fucking miracle work.
But then you got to wean yourself off it. How long are you on it for?
Oh, I'm never stopping. It's wonderful. No, I got plenty of doctor's advice from Twitter. These fucking know-it-all assholes.
Oh, they're just concerned.
I just write this. I go, boy, Afrin's great. I have a cold,
right,
but it cleared my nose out.
Right.
Dude, a friend of mine, shut the fuck. Just shut the fuck.
They're worried about you.
They're
just showing concern.
I understand. I stopped using it when my nose stopped being clogged. And it's great.
It's highly addicting.
Now, I got a little stuffy nose, but I blow it with the tissue, and it's fine.
Yeah.
But I know if you sit there for a month with Afrin, squeezing up your nose, there's going to be a problem.
Sure, of course.
If you go a week to be able to breathe when you have a cold, you're not going to fucking be addicted to it.
Did you feel very just dried out?
I wish. It just neutralized.
No, I mean
bit.
with the cough. Was it a dry cough?
A dry hacking cough. And then you get those episodes, I guess it happened maybe total of 3 times, where you cough so bad that as you're coughing, you go, oh, my God, I'm going to puke. Like you feel nauseous for that split second, then you go, all right, I got to stop coughing or I'm going to throw up. Holy shit.
You're describing whooping cough because we all Googled the shit out of that.
It's
everybody was
crazy.
Googling the shit out of that. Even people that we weren't in contact with were getting booster shots and shit.
Oh, I know. It really. I think I really. I think we
just made America a little healthier through you.
Yeah, I got people going to the fucking doctor and getting the shots.
Right.
It was just horrible. I was pretty much Twitter dark for 2 days. Mm-hmm. I couldn't even I didn't give a shit about anything. I was just like fucking. Watching TV and movies, catching up on shows.
Yeah.
That was like it. That was my whole life. I did not give a shit about anything.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was
trying to think what else to ask you about this.
It was fucked. And that was like...
Mommy concerned?
And I couldn't even talk to any of them. I couldn't talk. Like, Eatman called me at one point. Anthony, what's up? How are you doing? And I was like, I can't talk, Bob. I couldn't fucking talk on the phone.
And that didn't stop him, I'm sure.
Oh, God.
He probably didn't even notice. Or did he notice? Who knows?
Oh, my God, Anthony. It's just terrible. Yeah, so I muddled through that. It started last Saturday, like a week ago. And I was having some people over the house. And DeRosa was one of them, the lovely and talented Joe DeRosa. And he wound up staying. And I woke up the next morning so sick, couldn't talk. Just DeRosa outside the door, knocking on my bedroom door. Hey,
can I get in bed with you?
Hey, man. Yeah, body heat. So it was just,
I feel lonely.
Feel better, man. Yeah, cool.
Oh, really? One of those?
Yeah. It was just like, everyone get the fuck out.
How did he not get sick?
I don't know.
He was there.
How did no one get sick?
There were people at my house.
And none of these people are sick?
Nope.
I was on a plane next to you. I was so fucking paranoid, dude. We flew together. I was scared.
Yeah.
Well, you were sick, though.
Oh, yeah, I did get sick.
You were definitely sick.
I forgot.
You just weren't as sick as he was.
And you took the Z-Pack, right?
I forgot, everybody.
You were sick, remember?
Fuck yeah, I forgot about that.
First day you were out, Jimmy comes in here.
Horrible.
He could barely talk himself, and he had a 1 hour sleep.
Oh,
like,
no.
Oh, my God, the show is falling
Oh,
apart.
Jimmy.
Z-Pack.
The wheels are falling off.
It did help a lot, though.
Did you think it was the partying at first? And you just had a hangover that Saturday?
No,
You would know the
fucking
difference,
knew. Yeah, during Saturday, the course of Saturday, my voice went away. I had that burning coming out of my penis. No, I had burning in my throat and upper chest when I coughed. Felt like someone was stabbing me. And
maybe you had bronchitis.
I don't know.
Like a bad case of bronchitis.
I don't fucking know.
Were you coughing way before Cleveland, just a little bit here and there?
Yeah. Pre-Cleveland, I was coughing pretty good.
Yeah.
If you remember, even during the show, I stopped hitting the cough button.
Right.
If you listen to shows from like 2 weeks ago, you'll just hear me coughing into the mic.
Maybe it was something like that. Because if you had whooping cough, you'd be still fucking howling right now.
Probably, yeah.
They say it's like up to 6 weeks or something.
Well, when I wake up in the morning, I start coughing. Like right before we went on the air here,
Yeah,
I had
I wish we had
a great
that.
little coughing fit. So, you sleep, you wake up, and it kind of, everything that's settled there overnight's got to work its way loose.
You notice how you talk? I'm kind of leaning to my left.
Yeah, no, I'm really not contagious anymore.
Look at Sam's face. He's very concerned.
Ruined the wedding, right?
Are you very concerned?
My throat got sore again. Like it was getting.
Oh shit!
My throat keeps getting sore when I come into the studio and we talk about this.
Oh no!
It's been a long haul.
Are you going to be reading your own vows? Did you write your own
He
vows?
made his up. They're making it up.
We almost
You
had
went through that?
We almost had a bit.
Oh.
It was sort of working. I was helping him out with vows.
With his vows?
Yeah.
But you got to tell us one vow. What's one vow?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't written any vows. I just wrote notes.
What's one of your notes?
Yeah.
You didn't tell us any
Fess.
notes.
How about you just have like I don't know. There's a book of vows out there. Just pick one. We picked some nonsense that seemed like it made sense.
No.
Just pick some nonsense.
We're writing real vows.
Real vows.
Yeah.
Like what?
You don't want us laughing during the vows, right?
Oh, come now.
You can laugh during the vows if you want.
You're going to turn and go, Jess.
Just.
I
don't know.
You are, and then like
The sunshine.
real pretty.
Yeah. If you cry during your vows, I'll fucking throw my shoe at you.
oh
I won't
God. Oh, how embarrassing.
You think she will?
She might, but I won't.
She's going to fucking realize where she is.
Yeah.
She'll break down and cry.
She'll panic.
I'm marrying a wrestling fan.
I promise to always eat fish sticks and be a child. And to like you a lot forever.
Sam, have you ever cried?
In my life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I've cried before.
Over what? A wrestling match that didn't go your way?
Oh,
No,
it had to be.
I never cried watching
WrestleMania,
wrestling.
right?
When did you cry last?
Except out of joy when Macho Man got married.
Oh, yeah.
When was the last time you cried and why?
The last time I cried at Patrice's funeral.
Well,
Faggot.
Yeah. Why?
But that was
did you really cry there?
Yeah, but that was the first time in like probably 10 years.
Who made you cry? Rich Voss's speech?
God.
But yeah, that was the first time in like 10.
What got
that,
you though? What moment at that thing?
I always get seeing his coffin wheel by.
All right, we can move on.
You asked. I mean,
What a great article.
It's hard to find a moment in the wake that's miserable.
Yeah. Give me one moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
article was
that
amazing.
article was great.
really good.
From Andrea, who seems to be a perfectionist.
She's great.
Holy fuck! It's a 7-page article on Patrice. in
Oh,
New York.
Adrian.
Adrian. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Adrian
I'm
LeBlanc.
sorry.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right, Adrian. Oh my God, I can't believe I fucked that up. Adrian. 7-page article. We're all tweeting it. I'm sure it's on our Facebook page by now.
It really sums him up very well. You know, did a great job.
Fucking listened.
Yeah.
And took her time and interviewed a lot of people. She nailed it.
It's funny, she regretted not talking to him. She never got to really sit down with him.
Really?
I'm sure if she did, she wouldn't.
Yeah.
If she sat down with him, she would have regretted actually doing it.
Yeah.
Kind of wish she was more just a myth. There's some very good quotes in there about white guilt. It was great.
It was really good. She's a great writer, huh?
Yeah, she's really
God
good.
damn. So, Ant's back from...
from my
I was
sick.
Watching Voss's documentary last night, so I haven't seen it yet. I'm not finished with it yet. But it was cool to watch it and not see myself in it at all. But, but it's good, though. I'm actually really enjoying it. And
Wait, did you film for that?
Yeah, I was here with you guys. But I do like it very much. It's fun. And
no, I know you were here with us. That shit's just setting up stuff. They filmed the studio, which was nice.
Did I film separately? No.
Oh, why not?
They didn't ask me to.
Wow, that's a dick move.
Ouch.
That's a dick move.
Yeah.
You think it's a dick move, right?
Not a dick move. No, I don't think it was done to be a dick.
I bet Rich wanted you in, but he said no, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's something going on there.
But Patrice, I saw Patrice's footage. I had, and some of the lines he had, it was like,
yeah.
Fuck. I recognized him shot. It was in his apartment where his fish tank is. Like, I know where that is. It was funny, though.
All right.
But thanks, Sam, for bringing that up.
All right. What else from your days off? Anything?
Oh, man. Let's see.
You catch up on pop culture?
Well, yeah, after I realized I might want to live,
right,
I started watching some shows.
But 3 days in, you were like, holy fuck.
I couldn't do anything.
Did you almost go to the hospital?
Yeah. I started thinking, like there was about, I guess, last Monday, Tuesday, like around there, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I was alone at the house, just completely fucking alone. And I'm laying there thinking, someone's going to come in here and just find me dead. Like just find me fucking, like with mucus pouring out of my mouth.
Would you set up some hilarious scene at least for the person?
Oh, like pose myself?
Something.
Fucking naked on my knees, on the elbows. So when they walk in the door, they just see my asshole.
I'd go legs behind you like you were trying to blow yourself.
That would have been good, too. Yeah. No, so there were a couple times I was thinking, like, maybe I should fucking, like, I feel like feverish, and I take my temperature, and I'm like, okay, this is like 102. Wow. Shit like that, and I'd feel my, like, head and chest and stuff and be like, wow, I'm fucking, like,
were you taking aspirin for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I take the aspirin. I was on a schedule of just like, okay, cough medicine, aspirin, fucking shot of Afrin, and Dayquil, NyQuil, shit like that, depending on the day or night.
What about the booze?
No, I had nothing from like that Saturday night up until, geez, maybe
yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday the wine made an appearance. I had to like fucking get a nice glass of wine. That was good. Oh,
is there any withdrawals from not drinking for a week?
Nah. Unless I wasn't sick. Unless I wasn't sick at all, and that was just withdrawals. I felt like the flu.
Wow,
imagine that.
Some people say that's what happens when you withdraw from alcohol. So maybe technically, if you had a few beers in there, you wouldn't have been
maybe I'd have
sick.
felt better. I couldn't even think of drinking or having any bit of fun.
Right.
Yeah. Fucking.
Brandon wants in. Brandon in Boston. Brandon.
Yeah, Ant. I was curious about the pigs in the pool, the infamous Twitter picture, because that was just horrible.
Oh, yeah. Sure it was. Let me see your jacuzzi. All right, look. They're not all winners, okay? I got to be honest with you. Sometimes I go for quantity, not quality. But
what about the creepy closet picture, too? That was pretty creepy.
There were a couple of good ones in there, believe me. And, the creepy closet picture? That's actually the girl from the closet. That was literally the girl from the closet from the Jill Nicolini debacle.
Era.
She's down from Canada for a while and staying at the house. And she's with her friend, April, and they're the biggest stoners I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Can I say
holy shit,
Anthony? I had never really noticed that she smoked that much pot because I did,
Wow.
I was over there on Saturday, and Ant said that I've never seen anybody smoke this much pot. And as I'm leaving, they came. I said hello briefly on the way out. And the first thing they did was fucking light a joint.
They just
I'm like, wow, he was right.
From Canada.
Oh my God, he was right.
They love their pot. It's amazing.
Pot's really strong now.
I don't fucking know.
How do they function?
I don't touch it. I don't fucking smoke it. It would put me right to sleep. But wow, they just constantly smoke pot.
They could function.
Amazing.
That's what amazes me.
Yes.
That's tolerance, right?
Yeah.
Build up that tolerance for it.
Amazing. But yeah, there was a picture of her in the closet. She was just peeking out of the closet. All right, the one all the way to the left does look like she should be putting my towels in the dryer.
Who is the one on the left?
I don't know. Some of these people just come by. They're friends of friends. I don't know how it works, okay?
When are you going to put webcams up all over the place?
I know.
Just go live, man.
I really should.
Go live.
I was zooming in with the security camera over the weekend. It's pretty funny.
You have controls from your bed?
Yeah, I could get it on my iPhone.
How great is that?
An iPad.
From your sick bed, you could check out what's going on in your jacuzzi?
What's going on all around my house.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Gotta be able to see what's going on. Hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah, that's the creepy fucking picture. Looks like a ghost. But she's squatting down in the closet, peeking out, so it looks like she's 3 feet tall. So
is that her?
People are like, why is there a child in your closet?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, Uncle Paul.
You got to explain that one.
Wow, that is kind of like The Ring or something.
That's a cool photo, man.
Yeah, it's really
Can you
creepy.
Instagram that?
It looks haunted.
I got to get with Instagram. They did some
Yeah,
cool
it's pretty
fucking...
cool.
You're not Instagramming?
I am, but I
kind of have fun with it.
I just like Twitter, but everything you can do Instagram and it just goes to Twitter, right?
Yeah. They make it
like
easy.
And then you can do all the filters.
Yeah, the filters.
Oh God, I
don't-
could doll a picture up if I want to.
It's wonderful.
I try not to use too many filters.
I don't mind the case.
I try not to. Sometimes it makes sense.
Sometimes it makes sense. Like that, it does. I wanted it to look creepy.
Oh, no, that's a perfect
Yeah.
use of a filter.
That's
but
cool, man.
In general, just take the picture and
And then there was another one of the pool.
That's
I
a cool
guess.
photo, Anthony. Can you turn
Yeah,
that
isn't
down?
that really fucking cool? It's
That's really, really fucking...
my hallway. She's just peering out a little. Her eye looks evil.
That's a great shot. Like, every once in a while you see someone on Instagram, it's like everything from her peeking to the door to the color, the bluish color on the right.
Yeah, the grainy look to it. Yeah, I was.
You should blow that up and get and have that frame. That's a really cool shot, dude.
It is a creepy one. But that we thought it would be funny to kind of reenact the whole hey, look who's in the closet thing. That's really hilarious.
Looks like Welcome to Ghost City or something.
And the ex is all mad, of course, that she's over the house.
Are you talking about the ex?
Well, yeah, everyone on Twitter knows. Apparently. What? I just have girls over the house and I'm still in a relationship? No, it doesn't happen that way.
But why is she mad?
I don't know. I really don't know the reason why it's so angering to have that girl over the house. I guess because she was, the one with that I was cheating on Jill Nicolini with. I don't know. I love it though. It's like anytime a girl's mad at another girl, they go, "Oh, you fucking body of a 10-year-old boy." It's like, dude, don't you understand? Guys love girls with the body of a 10-year-old boy. It's not an insult.
Oh, that Twitter thing back and forth, I was like, oh, no.
Oh, I know, yeah. I don't air my dirty fucking laundry on Twitter.
Yeah.
But, when you break up from a relationship, apparently that's what happens now. People start giving little jabs on Twitter, and you're like, really? Are we going to do this? And I oddly enough, I kind of take the high road every so often. So I try to, keep it to a minimum. But what are you going to do? It's Twitter. We live in 2012. Everyone knows everyone's fucking business.
So, yeah, there you go. You haven't talked about it on the air, but...
No.
Back to single Anthony.
Yeah. Talk about exhausting. Jesus Christ. It really is crazy.
It's hard, right?
Oh, my God. Especially when I'm sick. I'm just like, I'm sick. I want to have fun. I want to have a party and shit.
Were you worried that the whole summer would be shot?
Yeah, because when you hear about this whooping cough thing, you hear you're going to be coughing for 6 to 8 weeks.
Right.
That's the fucking summer.
That sure is.
I don't want to be in the jacuzzi fucking hacking. It scares people.
We don't want you in the jacuzzi hacking. I was in the jacuzzi, and fucking Ant was just dipping his feet. He wouldn't get in because he didn't want to.
Oh, my God, Jimmy.
Yeah. I was like, don't get in.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want you getting sick.
I know. No, I was sitting on the edge of the jacuzzi.
What was that look?
I was like I was like Grandpa on the side of the jacuzzi.
Nothing.
As all the kids were in the jacuzzi, I couldn't go in, so I had to sit all nice. I had to sit nice. But Jimmy was there, and that was good. I liked that Jimmy came over.
I always get uncomfortable because Anthony plays his music so loud, and I'm always like, you gotta turn it down. You're gonna bother the neighbors.
Yes, Jimmy's the turn it down guy, but it was 2:30 in the morning.
I can't believe.
And fucking Alice in Chains is blasting.
I can't believe how loud he plays it. And then Anthony goes, well, no, it's fine because the speakers are aimed this way. If you stand by that fence, it's like you can't even hear it.
Did you go there to check it out for yourself?
I went to the bathroom, and on the way back, I'm like, you know what? I stopped by the fence, real loud by the fence.
And your theory might be wrong.
Yeah.
Do the
he
neighbors
told
ever
me.
knock on your door?
They're petrified.
What's going on in your house?
Of everything. They're petrified that I'm not Jewish.
Right.
They're petrified at my Catholicism.
Right.
They're petrified that every sign that I have around my house that the alarm company put up is just covered in NRA stickers.
Right.
They're petrified that I have a black Escalade and I'm Italian.
Right.
And they're petrified that I check my mail wearing a gun.
And also you leave at an odd hour.
I leave at odd hours.
Escalade.
I come home at odd hours.
Right.
They don't know what the hell is going on with my company.
And they gave up with you. They gave up on you, right? They used to try to, like, get to know you a little bit.
A little bit.
I remember that in the beginning.
And I noticed from the street, when I open up my curtains and my slider in my bedroom, you could absolutely see the TV in my bedroom.
Right.
So they can see everything I'm watching. And I was watching a documentary called Swastika the other day.
Oh, my God.
There's no real commentary to it. It's just footage taken of Hitler hanging out at his, his little chateau, his chalet. And then it progressively gets, worse and worse into what happened leading up to World War II.
And then you're coughing, so they think you're doubled over laughing. they just see the silhouette of Anthony coughing like he's fucking watching something about Mary.
Oh, that's the original picture without the filter.
Oh, the filter makes that fucking...
Yeah.
There's just giant...
That's nice, too,
There's
though.
just giant swastikas on your TV.
There were giant swastikas, speeches, fucking just... And then I noticed, oh, my God, you could really see that from the street. But I just... My neighbors really don't know what to make of me. But they don't knock on the door.
Do they have for sale signs on their lawns yet?
And I think because the property, the value of houses went down so much that they can't move.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I've really put him between the old rock and a hard place.
And you really just cranked the music at 2:30 in the morning?
Oh, dude, it was so uncomfortable because he goes on and he puts it...
You think they got, like, soundproof windows
I did turn it down after Jimmy said
he did turn it down, but I'm like, this is too loud. I don't want to be the buzzkill here. But this is way too loud, this music.
Jimmy...
I just get nervous. I don't know why.
I know.
I feel bad. Like, well,
I don't want him to be nervous at my
I get
house.
very nervous.
He must have been farting a lot.
That's
You were
hilarious.
nervous.
Oh, that
Yeah,
is
the houses
fucking
are
funny.
a little too close together to have music blaring at 2:30.
The best was him saying the speakers are aimed this way.
Right.
By you
Yeah,
get to the
yeah.
fence, you can't even hear it.
And apparently you can.
I just decided to take a little detour to the fence on the way back. I was expecting nice, peaceful silence, but I was
sitting there, Jimmy just walks right up and he goes, Anthony, by the way, I can hear it.
yeah, loud.
It's very loud by the fence.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he did do the video yesterday. Fucking traffic was snarled by our place yesterday. They wouldn't let us make a left on 66th. And I'm like, is Obama in town? It turns out he did the view.
Yeah. He taped it, I guess.
Yeah, it's going to air today.
I was trying to know what it
They were
was.
quizzing him about pop culture.
Because that's fun.
They were like, what?
What kind of questions?
They were like, well, what Kardashian was married for a total of, like, what was it, 2 weeks or whatever the fuck? And he knew it was
72
Kim.
days. Sorry.
Yeah, whatever it was.
I would have gotten A on that question.
And he's like, Kim Kardashian? And they were all like, oh, the president, no. Gives a shit. People are out of work. Cares.
Yeah, they like to do that little
They
twist.
certainly do.
He liked to do the twist now that he's the first gay president.
Oh,
He
yeah.
had a dinner. There was a dinner for him. Ricky Martin threw it was like 5,000 a ticket.
Big hot dogs and sausage. Just everything.
Yeah. The buns that have ketchup only on one side.
Oh, shit.
And it was 15,000 for a plate for dinner with a photo. But with a photo, I would have done that.
15 grand.
You would have done that?
For a photo with the president?
I got my fucking
Yeah, I
Bill
would've.
Clinton picture for free.
Easy E did that with George Bush, the older Bush. Yeah,
Really?
He paid a bunch of money to go to one of the presidential things, and
You just-
got a picture.
Nah, you
with
just need to know Suffolk County cops.
Oh, yeah?
Have to be in the right place at the right time.
Oh, right, your Clinton pick.
Well, I can't even fucking display because the stupid fucking X is in it.
Oh, shit.
I've been trying to figure out how
I'll
to
show you how to do it the same way
I've
I
been
chop people.
trying, man. People have chopped her out. They try to, like, center it. It just looks stupid.
Just zoom in on it. It's what if it's you and the president? Who cares if she's in it?
No, I just want me and fucking Clinton. Ugh.
Zoom in
Yeah.
on it, chop her out, and you'll be obvious you've chopped someone out, but just zoom in on like the
That's
outside
the
of it.
problem.
Who
It's
cares?
obvious that someone's chopped out, and I'm like, I just want my Clinton picture so I can display that.
That's why you
cool.
know. Hey, look, at least you didn't get it with her in between you and Clinton.
That's
at
true.
least you didn't do that.
You know what you do? Put drop in a bird
Right.
over her face and put a little motion blur, like at the last minute it swooped in,
Nice.
and you don't see her face. Doesn't fuck the picture up.
Or I could just write waste of time on her forehead.
Could do that. Got a couple of those.
Or put Obama's picture there, so it looks like there's three of you.
Right.
On a svelte body.
I just want to fucking put that in my house.
I don't know why you don't. Just chop her out.
I mean, the fans have been great. They've taken the picture. They've tried to do things.
All you do is zoom and chop. Sometimes, if it doesn't look perfect, so what? You didn't plan on it.
That's true.
You're fucking walking behind a store, and the next thing you have a picture with the ex-president of the United States.
Right.
Yeah, it's a biggie.
So take what you got.
That
like,
is a
just zoom in
biggie.
on it.
And I can't even display it.
You can, though.
No, I mean properly.
Yeah, you
I know
zoom
I
in
can
on
display
it.
it.
Zoom
know
in
what?
on it and fucking chop it. And
Cut it and put it in the frame so he's like right at the edge of the frame.
I tried all that. It just looks dumb.
That's got to look really bad.
It looks horrible.
Like, who framed this? Jeez, that sucks.
I don't know. I'll figure it out someday. Welcome back to Anthony.
Or just put like a really big border on one side. Like
Yeah,
an eighth
yeah.
of an inch here and 4 inches here.
It's horrible framing.
You know, that would be funny, though. Something like that would work.
Yeah.
The gloves are back in their proper place, by the way, Jimmy.
No.
Speaking of my memorabilia, Jimmy came over for the kid party.
Oh, right.
And,
Is that the one where Iraq was with his shoes all over your
you
shit?
see that?
What a piece of
yeah,
shit.
he don't give a fuck.
You think so?
Dude, I saw the picture. It's like,
You don't
oh,
give a
here's
fuck.
Iraq respecting the furniture.
You're at the edge of the couch.
No, you were not even close.
Dude, it was sneakers that you walked around New York City streets in,
That
up
part-
on his fucking ottoman.
Granted, that part of the couch is like almost like a mini bed or something, but
Yeah.
most people, at least take their shoes off when they do
You
that.
have to. You don't just pop your fucking sneaks up on that.
But
Crazy.
Jimmy almost had a heart attack because my nephew. Look at that. Oh, that's almost near the edge. Really.
Look at the way his heel
Really?
is digging into the cushion.
Yeah.
The left foot, which is stretched all the way out, is still 6 to 8 inches from the edge, and the other one, which you just felt like folding under you,
It's right there.
It's easily 2 feet from the edge. Get to see a little family photograph in the background too.
Oh,
There's a little Easter egg in that picture.
lack of respect.
If you zoom in on the Hughes calendar
Oh.
that I got for the holiday,
Oh.
someone did point out, they're like, ew, does he have a calendar of himself? No, it's a family calendar of some nice family pictures that Jimmy captured in the Iraq fucking up my couch photo.
It was an accident. I actually went to that angle
What?
to avoid
Oh, no, I
getting
don't-
your family and
No, I
your
don't care.
father-in-law in the picture.
It's all good. But my nephew had the boxing gloves that Jimmy got signed for me. The Sugar Ray Leonard and the Bernard Hopkins. Two champions.
Sure.
And my nephew, who's about 7 or 8 now, maybe 8. 7, I don't know. 7, I guess. Had him on and was pretty much ready to start boxing people.
Oh.
And Jimmy kind of was panicking.
Yeah.
Couldn't
Those are
handle seeing them there.
collector's items.
Finally got a hold of me like, and
Just buy some boxing gloves and have them around your house for the little tyke.
Well, when I had the Christmas party, he had the boxing gloves on too, and he was boxing people.
Oh boy!
And I remember that, but I forgot to put them away. He just loves those boxing gloves. All right,
man.
You want to take a break?
Sure. Where's our grub?
Drop out the X, insert cardboard Jimmy.
What the fuck is that?
What is this? What?
It's a game?
Yeah.
What game?
Saints Row.
Where's my other game?
Hey, buddy, I don't want it. I don't play.
I'll play that. I'll give it a whirl, but
PS3.
I'm looking for I got Xbox.
What kind of game is that? I don't do violent video games.
They just cause they make violence.
Yeah,
I don't really appreciate.
No, I don't do that.
Violent video games.
No.
You kill people.
What?
You kill people.
Where'd you get this?
They send it.
Oh, they sent them because they know we're gamers. There's a few good games coming out. I think I'm going to be playing some fucking games.
Nice.
I like the Rangers shirt. Go Rangers, right? I'm all about the Rangers.
Yeah, what happened with that?
I don't know. I started watching the game. Go, okay. I guess I got to pick a team.
It was kind of a boring game.
It certainly was.
What was
Holy
the final?
fuck.
3-0? I went to bed.
Yeah.
Rangers won over the Devils. I am picking the Devils. I have to. I was trying to watch America's
People
Got
were
Talent, but
very angry at you for picking the Devils.
I know. I haven't picked a team this playoffs, by the way. I picked the Flyers. I picked the Capitals.
I painted my face.
Yeah, I know. Is that the reason you're watching?
No, but actually...
Why are you watching hockey all of a sudden?
Well, Travis said the game was on, right?
I'm assuming it has to involve some new girl
No,
that
no,
likes
no,
hockey.
not at all.
Why are you watching hockey all of a sudden? That's
Yeah,
confusing
why?
to everybody.
Well, it was Travis said, "Oh, the game is on."
Right.
And I'm like, you know what?
See, it is.
I'm not
It has something to
watching
do with the
anything.
girl.
Yeah.
Travis, I wish I could do the voice.
I know.
Go ahead, try it.
Oh, no.
Tactic.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Know about pop culture?
I don't know.
That's
We're
the
gonna
question.
find out.
All right. I have some questions.
Fire away.
Let's see what you've been reading. Number one, which Kardashian was married for only 72 days?
That would be Kim.
Very good. Okay.
Ooh, red, white, and
Because it was a
blue.
ball player. I know it was
That's
a ball
right.
player. That's how I know from watching basketball.
Okay, now this one you may not know. I'm hoping that you don't, as a matter of fact.
Get ready.
What's the controversial sex book that's on millions of women's bedside tables? He doesn't know it.
I don't know that.
Good. Okay, next.
Anal fisting for beginners.
When I get home.
Wow, he's
That was,
great.
that was actually a good improv there. I'll ask Michelle when I get home. That was all right.
That was great.
Yeah, that is good.
Anal if he gets something.
Oh, just totally.
Yeah. How to make a white pussy cream? What?
You would have to vote for that guy.
Oh yeah.
If he
put him over.
just gets the worst.
The worst possible book.
We're gonna put peanut butter so a dog licks it. Bro, what?
Yeah. Good
What is that sex book that the women have?
Shades of Grey.
Shades of Grey.
Oh, I wouldn't know
the fuck
that.
is that about?
Yeah, I don't know
That's the big
that.
thing right now.
Shades of Grey.
Pussy, get on mic there. What is it?
Yeah, it's a Grateful Dead song.
Yeah.
It's like I think it's a novel, but it's very sexual in nature. It's erotic, and a lot of people, a
Is
lot
it
of
like
women.
Lolita?
A lot of women. You know what kind of women are reading that? The same one that read those fucking romance novels with goddamn. It doesn't have the cover with fucking a Fabio-looking guy on it.
No, it's not like it's like it's a big deal.
Oh, this fucking
It's
Mike.
a big book.
50 Shades of Grey.
Ah,
You know who just
It
hosts?
smells.
yes.
Oh, your mic stinks.
Yeah, Mars is in here. What does he disinfect all that shit?
Yeah.
Hell's it about?
Is it yours?
Ah,
Ew. Don't smell it.
Is that your breath, you think, or someone else's?
I think it's a combination.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Lysol?
Want some Lysol?
Yeah, whatever Mars does.
Let me see that. I'll do a little bit of mine.
I guess Mars
Mine
is
doesn't
valuable
smell.
around here.
Well,
Sorry. So what is this about?
well, I was gonna say,
Yeah, give me some of that shit.
our old pal Jenny Hutt hosted a Shades of Grey special.
Who's that bitch?
We're all spraying our mics.
Why would she do that?
I don't know.
Who is that bitch?
So what are we gonna do
But
with
what
this?
is it?
I don't. It's like
You're not
porn for the
describing it well.
ladies.
Huh?
Like there's lots of sexual.
But it's not
described-
hardcore, right? And then his embrace was it was around me, and I felt warmth of. It's not like fucking ass fucking, right?
No, it's something for the ladies. And they like the stories. They like the romance.
He took her. He took her in the garden with a glass of vino in his hand. What?
Oh,
Stick in and out.
Yeah, but this is the new big book.
You know, this gets me going on something I wanted to bring up. I brought it up on Twitter last night. I guess we'll do it after we eat a little bit.
Okay.
But it's this trend that's going on of these fucking hot chicks on Twitter trying to act like guys. And it's I'm not buying it.
Oh, do you mean the way they're talking, like they're
yes,
yeah.
And they talk about fucking and their pussies and cock and everything. And meanwhile, in real life, they're still going to be the fucking cunts that they are. But on Twitter, it's like all about hey, fill my cunt. Well, really?
Yeah,
really?
okay.
We need some examples of this.
Oh, believe me, we'll get some examples.
Let's find some of those, please.
Yeah.
Every chick had that book on the beach. Everyone knows about this book. Can we have Roland read some transcripts from
New
it?
Twilight.
This is like the new Twilight, new Hunger Games. Now it's 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, God, how does shit like this happen?
Can we read some excerpts?
Yeah.
Find some sexy parts.
There was one book I read that was really sexual, and I'm trying to remember the name of it. It was like really fucking graphic in a good way. And it was like, supposedly it was like classic literature, too. Classic. No, I'm serious. So it wasn't like porn, and it wasn't this fucking romance shit. I will come up with the name. And we got to read some transcripts from that.
It's a whole series of books.
What that one is?
Oh, yeah, 50 Shades of Grey.
All right, well,
So the author's just like fucking freaking out, like, I can't believe this, I'm rich. Chapter 1.
Oh, my God, this looks like nonsense.
Long-winded
I scowl
shit.
with frustration at myself in the mirror. Damn, my hair, it just won't behave. And damn, Catherine Kavah for being ill and subjecting me to this ordeal.
At least you're reading it sexy.
Yeah.
Poor fest.
I should be studying for my final exams. Where's the in and out?
Yeah.
Where's the sexy part?
You've been putting some sexiness to it the way you read it. You're not giving it a sexy flair.
There's nothing going on yet.
Well, that is true.
You have to have a little bit of lead up, a little bit of build up to the sexy.
Should have a sexy lilt.
Yeah, a sexy lilt.
I don't feel. There's CEO is in the second paragraph. The CEO of Gray Enterprises Holdings
Ooh, a
Inc.
powerful man.
Oh, a powerful man.
Gray Enterprises. They actually make exploding butt plugs, and they ship them to Spencer's and Rubber Duty.
How long
Gray Enterprises. I couldn't believe it. He pulled his turgid cock out, and there was a Rubber Duty wrapped around it. So he said, suck the rubber shit off my dick.
How far into the book before we get into some of that fucking?
I don't know. I haven't read it.
Well, you're looking at it right now.
Gray Enterprises. They make AIDS medication. It's the unsexiest company
Ever.
Yes. So he took his cocktail.
Yeah, it looks boring.
Gray Enterprises.
Yeah.
Came in with his bulging trousers.
All the girls are loving it.
Yeah. No, who doesn't like a man from Gray Enterprises?
Exactly.
It's about an older man in bondage.
Oh, yes,
There
of course
is
it is.
bondage.
His wife reads them. It's all S&M.
Oh, great.
It's about bondage.
Yeah, I'm sure it
You're
really
all
is
wrong
graphic.
about it. Wait, we got Laura in Pennsylvania.
Hello, Laura.
Oh, let's hear
It's
Laura.
fetish sex.
Watch.
These phones are lit.
Oh, boy.
They didn't give a
told
fuck
you.
about your sickness. They care about the stuff.
yeah, exactly.
What's going on, Laura?
Actually, it's Mora.
Whatever.
Oh,
Whatever,
how about
don't
Lessa?
It's hardcore mommy porn. It's like S&M. And quite frankly, the author sucks. She's not a good writer, but she has a terrible sex life at home because obviously she wants to get fucked by this guy.
By Mr. Gray.
What kind of bondage in the book? Because we're not reading this shit.
It starts like around chapter 10, but it's
Chapter 10? Who has time to
Holy
wait?
shit.
Shouldn't that be up front? Do the backstory later.
Exactly, right? I mean, if I want some porn, I want to see it up front.
Is it graphic?
Look, man, if you got a bondage scene in your book, it's got to be chapter 1, paragraph 1. Get that all out of the way,
Yeah.
and then have some dream sequence what led to it.
Let you know
for the
where
people
you're
that
at.
want to read further.
Is it graphic?
It's very, very graphic, but
Like
quite
what, for
frankly,
women?
Well, why can't Sam find the graphic part?
Because I'm just
It's
reading the first 10
totally
pages.
graphic
I don't have the
for
book
everybody.
in front of me.
Get chapter 10.
They don't just have it for free online. Nobody's going to buy the book if that were the case.
Oh, that's true.
So what, they give you a sample of the boring stuff?
Yeah.
Great.
Laura, you
Way
got
to
the
sell a
book?
I do have the book. I don't have it with me right now, though.
Ah, man, we want some girls reading some of the best
What
parts
about
of the book.
Megan from D.C. said she read all of them. They're terrible, so maybe she's got a little more insight.
Well, I want a girl to read some of the bondage from the book
Exactly.
for us.
Exactly, maybe.
So get the stupid book off your nightstand and start reading. Please. Thank you, Laura. More, whatever the fuck. Megan, a regular to the show. What's up?
Oh, you guys, I don't have it with me in the car. I would read it to you.
Oh, boy.
That would be good.
Give me an example of what
please.
type of S&M kind of...
Well, he has this, like, playroom that he brings his
bitches?
submissives into.
Yeah.
The whole thing is so ridiculous. She's the worst writer in the history of the world. And it doesn't even turn into an S&M thing because she's too afraid to, like, really do any of the S&M stuff. She just kind of dabbles in it with him a little bit. And then immediately they fall madly, passionately in love. And
Shut the fuck up with this. That sounds nice.
What the fuck?
That sounds really nice. Is there a lot of love and romance and stuff in it?
yeah, and so
I
it
like
makes
that.
you think it's going to be all subversive, and it's not at all. I mean, he
So
gives
why
me, like,
are you bitches reading this shit?
God,
I
these
read it
women.
because I don't want to be left out.
But what?
Left out of what?
Fair enough.
We have
Left
some
out of
quotes that
everyone
Roland can
talking
read.
about it.
Oh.
Also,
These are-
it was so bad, I just felt like I had to read it so I could complain about it.
All right, well, what did you find here, Sam?
Several quotes that it would definitely, depending on the voice you want it read in, would be effective.
Okay, I see.
So
It's
these
the
are
15 best/worst.
Oh, these are actual quotes from the book?
Yes.
Oh God, how many books have they sold?
A lot. It's just,
Millions?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Ew. Oh, God, what a horrible line.
These are awful.
I don't know if it's something you
Roland-
want the
Roland-
sex man to do.
This is drunk sexting fucking lines right here.
I'll
think
read
that
one
was
of
mine.
these. I'll get every pussy out there sopping.
Now let's get. I say we get like Kenny or somebody.
Kenny.
Yeah. We need a straightforward reading. Is Kenny around?
Yeah, he's on his way in.
Kenny will read. Kenny's good at this shit.
He's not sexy.
I think Chip should read it.
Shut up.
Oh, shit.
Kenny, read this shit. So what is this, Sam?
These are just.
Are we going to start with number one?
Yeah, I mean it's not like a countdown. It's just
No?
All right. These are the best little quotes.
Yeah,
from the
these are all
book
quotes from 50 Shades of Grey.
that people are talking about. All right.
I'd like to bite that lip, he whispered darkly. Geez,
Dark.
I'm a quivering, moist mess, and he hasn't even touched me. I squirm in my seat and meet his dark glare.
That stinks.
Horrible.
It's not even fucking...
She squirmed in her seat.
Oh, great.
Squirmed in her seat.
Don't squirm in your seat.
Why does she take the cock?
Yeah.
This
Oh,
one,
you bitches like some stupid shit.
This one's good.
All right, go ahead, Kenny.
The muscles inside the deepest, darkest part of me clench in the most delicious fashion.
Wait. The muscle... What's she talking about?
Like her Kegel, her pussy Kegel.
Right.
Deep pussy muscles.
Just say my pussy's fucking like
Right.
twitching and shit.
Yeah, she got a nice cunt.
Jesus, Kenny.
Oh, okay. This looks a little better.
All right, it does. Go ahead.
Suck me, baby. His thumb presses on my tongue, and my mouth closes round him, sucking wildly. Holy fuck, this is wrong, but holy hell, is it erotic.
His thumb?
I don't like the
Wait,
fact
that wasn't a cock?
No.
Holy hell is terrible.
Holy hell.
Jesus gracious, fucking Batman was blowing her.
That was terrible because it was the thumb is being sucked.
Well, that could be very erotic.
No,
for
you know
some.
what? But it doesn't go any further, I'm
They
sure.
like to do that in movies.
That grosses me out, though, finger sucking. I just think if they open a doorknob, or was he scratching his belly button with his thumb?
Very erotic in movies, though,
Oh,
because they want you to think it
Christ.
might be the penis.
Right.
So they do that trick in movies.
Sam still sucks his thumb.
Yeah.
Ew.
You do, Sam?
No.
Long-thumbed idiot.
You got another one?
Kenny's joke.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Oh my, I didn't know it would feel like this. Didn't know it could feel as good as this. My thoughts are scattering. There's only one sensation. Only him. Only me. Oh, please, I stiffen.
This sucks. Horrible writing. It's terrible.
All right, go with 5.
Christian follows with 2 sharp thrusts.
With a knife, I hope.
And he freezes, pouring himself into me as he finds his release.
Pouring himself in.
It's jizz.
Is it?
Definitely.
Yeah, they're making jizz all romantic and shit.
Yeah, a
That's
lot
what
of
happened
cum.
there.
Yeah.
All right.
I had no idea giving pleasure could be such a turn on. Watching him writhe saintly with...
Subtly.
Saintly. I didn't have my glasses.
Oh.
It is a weird font.
With carnal lounging.
Longing.
My inner goodness.
Goddess.
All right.
Where's your reading glasses?
Ew.
I got to find.
Look at this line.
Is doing the menagerie with some salsa moves.
Sam, read it, please.
Merengue.
He wrote, I had no idea giving pleasure could be such a turn on.
Right.
Watching him writhe subtly with carnal longing. My inner goddess is doing the merengue with some salsa moves.
That stinks.
That's what bitches
You
want.
fucking bitches
That's
are
what
reading
bitches
this
want.
shit.
This is what bitches want.
That's terrible.
It's a huge book. The women are fucking gobbling this shit
God.
up. What about that one?
His lips are parted. He's waiting. Coiled to strike. Desire, acute, liquid, and smoldering combust deeply in my belly.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I think
Unrealistic
it's from
nonsense.
I think it's Alien.
He punched her in the fucking stomach.
Yeah, her stomach bile is smoldering in her belly after getting a good gut suck.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, God.
Are we almost done with these? How many we got?
We're up to 8 of like
This is
15.
Great.
All right. It's
We picked up the rhythm. Up, down, over and over, and it feels so good. Between my panting breaths, the deep down, brimming fullness, the behemoth sensation pulsing through me, that's building quickly. I watch him, our eyes locked, and I see wonder there, wonder at me. Yeah.
This is fucked.
He's wondering if she'll get the fuck out as soon as he blows his load.
Lips parted to say, leave, bitch.
Yeah. Yes.
nice.
He's looking at me and at the door and back at me and at the door as he cleans his cock off with a sock.
Our eyes lock as the door unlocks.
He has his cum on my shoe. He laughs. I feel a foot in my back. My inner stomach curls around his fist.
Oh, shit.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Go to the next one.
My insides practically contort with potent, needy, liquid desire.
I grip his throbbing pull. He pulls back. There's a duty on it. Duty. He wipes it on my curtain. He tells me to lick it clean. I gag. He walks out the door.
This is just horrendous.
I'm turgidly humiliated. There's a duty on my curtain that belongs to me.
Shit.
Very good.
Oh, good. All right, what's that one?
His expression pulls at that dark part of me, buried in the depths of my belly. My libido, woken and tamed by him, but even now insatiable.
What's his expression?
That's that face Sam
No, it's probably
makes.
something clever he says that just gets her.
Oh, an expression.
Yeah, his expression pulls at me.
That's the expression Sam makes in every picture he poses with a fan.
What's his expression? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Good visual, Kenny.
That's great.
Great visual.
I know.
They really
thanks.
got that one out there.
Woo.
What's the next one?
My inner goddess is beside herself.
Goddess.
Is beside herself. Hopping from foot to foot. Anticipation hangs heavy over my head like a dark tropical storm cloud. Butterflies flood my belly, as well as a darker, carnal, captivating ache as I try to imagine what he will do to me.
As he brings the spade shovel down on my head,
Right.
my last thought is, boy, did I fuck up taking this guy home.
Yeah, I quiver thinking what he'll do to me. I'm so happy I met him at Green River. That's funny. He sodomizes me with leaves on my face. I hear the digging of a grave. Whoops a daisy. Me make a mistake. Whoops a daisy.
Shit.
Mom, I'm getting so many tweets. People, moms are reading this shit all over the place. Why?
Fucking stupid.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Guys just think way differently, huh?
Oh, my God. It's so obvious.
Sam's got a boner.
I don't have a boner.
Yes, you do.
Sam,
Poke
are you
it.
getting a rod
Poke
because
it.
of this?
Jab it. Jab it with your lips.
Poke it.
Pinch your helmet.
Poke it. Kenny, poke it with your index finger. Poke
Yeah.
it. Poke it.
Poke it with your nose.
Pinch your helmet.
Poke it.
Come on.
Oh, he pinched his helmet. What?
All right, we're almost done. What's this one?
That's the bottom line.
Because Stone Cold said so.
I want to be with him. My inner goddess sighs with relief. I reach the conclusion that she rarely uses her brain to think, but another vital part of her anatomy. And at the moment, it's a rather exposed part.
This is supposed to be like porno.
It's because all these women have their inner goddess. Like, they all think they have this crazy, like, oh, yes, the banality of my normal life, but my inner goddess is aching to get out.
Is it?
Inner goddess.
Stop.
Yuck.
Almost to
Inner
the
goddess.
end.
Sit on the bowl for a while.
Apparently
Get rid of that inner goddess.
my inner goddess gives toothy head because he went ooch and backed up and lost his erection as my incisor clipped his helmet. Oh, clumsy me.
A waft of my dirty vag worked its way up to his schnozola.
Yes. I feel his finger entering my rectum. I then feel it rubbing under my nose. Oh, drat. He got me.
The filthiest of Sanchez's.
All right, Kenny, we're almost done. Please.
You've really got a taste for this, haven't you, Miss Roberts? You're becoming insatiable, he murmurs. I've only got a taste for you, I whisper.
Who talks like that?
No one.
I've only got a taste for you.
And Roberts is not the character's last name.
Steele.
Miss Steele.
Oh,
You can't even like figure out good character names.
This is awful.
Miss Steele.
Terribly written.
Go ahead, Kenny.
I close my eyes, feeling the buildup.
that's what I feel on the toilet. Shut your eyes, it's building up.
Exactly. As a torpedo of yesterday's deliciousness opens my anus from the inside and fires at the bottom of the ball.
This cigar-shaped treat fell into the bowl, splashing water on my anus,
Yes,
cooling the fire.
what would it be? Gliding silently like a cigar-shaped UFO. It pokes its ugly head above the water, tickles my buttock cheek.
Pushing me higher and higher to the castle in the air.
Castle in the air. Shut up.
And finally, the
Thank
last
God.
one.
Look at me, he breathes, and I stare up into his smoldering gray glaze.
His smoldering brown eye as he tells me to eat his ass. It smells of onions. He's pointing a gun at me. I concede.
Jimmy's got a knack for this.
Yeah,
you really do.
He commands me to eat his ass. It reminds me of a cold Reuben. I do as instructed. He farts. He and his friends laugh.
Oh, fuck, that's funny. God damn, Jimmy.
It is his Dom glaze. Cold, hard, sexy as hell. 7 shades of sin in one enticing look.
Oh,
That's
And its
Dang,
writer
it's
stinks.
Yes.
It's like glaze.
Yes.
Is she a very rich woman from these books?
That's
Y'all very,
horrendous.
very rich.
That's a disgrace. We got Jen in Tampa. Jen, what's up?
Hey guys, horrible, horrible writing, but you have to find the part where she says that he sticks her thumb up her sex.
Up
He
her,
calls her vag her sex.
I hate when they call it that. Just call it what it really is.
Up her sex.
Fucking, yeah. You know what?
Why do they have to talk like that?
They're trying because they don't want to use the same
Horrible
words.
writer.
They don't want to use the same words over and over, so they're trying to find different terms.
Right.
But this is just
Oh, no,
corny.
no. She uses the same words over and over. Like, geez.
This is corny romance novel language.
Yes.
Horrible.
Yes.
But I'm on the 3rd book, so.
He puts his thumb into my sex. He yells, "Hey, Cunningham," and then sticks it in my mouth and says, "Would you eat this?" He asks me if I douche with sardine oil.
The dog enters my sex with a little enticing from some peanut butter.
Yes. He angrily bites my shoulder as the man films as the CEO of Gray Enterprises. Gray Enterprises is a bestiality fucking film company.
Why didn't he buy oven mitts and duct tape? The dew claws are hurting my shoulder blades.
It's actually Greyhound Enterprises. It's all dog fucking videos.
Okay, so you have to get to about chapter 10.
My sex
Yeah.
smells like kennel ration.
Hey, lady, you realize we're never going to get to chapter 10, right?
Yeah, exactly.
She goes, you have to get to chapter... We're not
Yes.
reading these things. It's nonsense.
It's
But you
stupid.
have to find the part where she calls her vag her sex.
Yeah.
That's very common in these type of things.
All right.
He puts his thumb in my sex. I make a mental note, declaw him.
Okay, guys, happy birthday.
All right. Marissa, what's up, Marissa?
It's Melissa.
I'm a little
Whatever. How are you? You're going to explain why women like this shit.
All right. The reason why the writing is atrocious and it's terrible, but it reminds busy moms to fuck. That is the only reason why these books are popular. Because, you know, you forget, you're doing shit, it's night, you're tired, and you start to read this book, it reminds you that there's a guy next to you that you can fuck.
That's nothing like the dumb book she's reading.
Exactly.
Oh, God. He just got home from the garage where he works.
Yeah.
His greasy fingernails enter my sex and give me an infection.
Yeah, he does a chip voice. He comes in my hair.
His bag smells like brake fluid. Yeah, real sexy.
Yeah. His breath reeks of coffee and cigarettes. He has plaque in his teeth. He comes quickly.
Is that the reality of it?
Yeah,
you
of course
think?
it is.
Yeah.
That's the real deal right there. Holy shit.
All right, we got...
He works on a shit-sucking truck.
He forgets to wash his hands. He cups my mouth unsexily. I pass out.
He kicks his shitty shoes off and hits the sheet and makes a skid mark.
His feet smell like cadavers. He has psoriasis all over his back. I grip it angrily.
He's driven 600 miles and has swamp ass.
Yes. He lowers his testicle into my mouth. I suspect one is cancerous.
That's the dumb reality right there.
Oh, fuck, man.
Let me say hi to a friend of the show, Jenny Hutt. Jenny, what's up?
Oh,
Hi, guys.
You read this shit?
I read it months ago before it became this huge phenomenon.
Yeah, but I mean, you're a thinking woman.
I am.
Don't you think it's stupid?
Yes, incredibly stupid, but I'll tell you what it is. It's that women are reading this. These are women who are not having a lot of sex or an adequate amount of sex, and I think they're reading it and they're hoping that...
That's the pig that writes these books?
Oh, no, it isn't.
Yes,
She's a big fat pig.
Guys, she's a working mother in the UK, and this is her midlife crisis. She says this is her fantasy to be adored, to be ravaged, to be taken control of. She wants to be fucked, and I think that that's part of the issue is that women are feeling like men don't know how to please them, and Christian Grey just wants to please Anna over and over again so that she can.
Hold on.
I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this woman here that writes this book. She has no fucking clue what any of that shit is like. That's why she writes so bad. She doesn't know what it's like to have a guy look in her eyes with fucking adoration.
Because she's not writing from experience.
No, she's a big fatty and a muumuu.
She's horrible looking.
I think this is her.
Maybe she would get cock if she lost 100 pounds.
Maybe.
How about you start there?
If she was writing honestly, she would say he pants and grunts, and as he comes, he says, "I'm so happy I went pigging."
Can you imagine what her ass smells like?
Oh, it's awful.
God. She can't keep that shit
It smells
clean.
like mutton. Her ass smells like the ground in Game of Thrones.
What? We're having fun here.
Listen, if you're having sex with somebody, and as the girl is coming, she's saying, "Oh, here comes my inner goddess." How would you react to that?
We probably would punch her in the face.
I would think so.
I was not. It wouldn't turn me on.
That would make us angry.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Now, by the way, it's not what I would do. So.
Would you write a hot lesbian scene about a young working woman who angrily mounts the face of a spoiled woman whose mother is a cooking guru and grinds her vagina on the mouth of the spoiled cooking guru daughter?
Listen, I think that sounds like a beautiful fairy tale, but that's not
good.
kind of erotic.
This just shows that we just don't understand each other, man.
No.
Because women are buying this book.
They're flipping out. There's 3 of them. It's a trilogy, and it's a love story.
He lifted my belly fat up to expose
exactly.
the cheesy substance that grows under fat women's guns.
We were kissing. He came on my stomach staples.
Did you read the part where he straps her into a harness?
No.
A sex swing or something?
No.
Yeah, it's a 4-point harness. With all
Then
the
he hooks her up to a wagon and she pulls it westward.
Exactly. He works for Budweiser. Yes, he makes a wintry commercial with me as I pull the beer truck.
Because she's fat like a horse.
Exactly. Clydesdale monster.
They're trying to make it look like she's wearing a sexy outfit on the red carpet.
Fuck is
Mia,
that?
she's dressed in a sleek, pale pink, full-length chiffon gown. She looks amazing.
She doesn't.
She doesn't look amazing.
She looks like the fucking instructor on Dance Moms.
Looks like drapes.
She's a bit fat. Yeah, she's wearing drapes.
Oh, I hate this woman.
Yeah.
So basically you're saying that because she's unattractive, she can't be having sex?
Or she shouldn't be. Yes, that's exactly what we're
I'm
saying.
saying she has no clue how to write about a guy looking at her with this physical attraction.
If she was writing from experience, she'd say he looks out the car window, he makes a mooing sound, he drives away laughing.
I met him in the bar. He wanted to fuck my skinny friend.
I complained I was tired. We left. No one got laid.
Wow, you just described a scenario.
Oh, man.
A lot of people have lived through.
Happens all the time. She's the fucking wingman.
Right, just sitting there,
Pig.
getting annoyed.
Cock-blocking cunt.
Yeah. My friend is having sex. I'm drowning my sorrows with potato chips. What's that? Why did I make that noise?
Just get her an
I'm
ice cream
scrolling
float.
through the book right now.
What?
I'm scrolling through the book while we're on.
Scroll.
Oh, do you know, suppose,
Go on,
hold on. Supposedly, chapter 10. Of what book? The first one, I guess?
Yeah.
Supposedly, if you could sit through 9 chapters and get the 10th chapter, that's when it gets good.
Good.
Chapter. Hold on a sec. So I find that on the stupid Kindle.
There are young girls reading this book too, not like young, but like in their 20s.
Sure. Why?
Oh, well, I don't know why the young girls would. I guess they're saying that they're using it as sort of shorthand to say to men, "This is what I want." But I don't really.
What?
I don't want to
No.
I want to be fucked, not beaten. Is that fair?
Whoa.
Even
God, that's just really
girls
turned
don't
me
get
off.
it.
It's just
I want to be fucked, not beaten.
I know. Usually that could be a hot thing.
So
to
wait.
hear.
Oh, here.
Hang on. Yesterday,
Hold on.
Opie was turned on by balloons on the ceiling, and today, Jenny Hutt specifically says, "I want to be fucked," and Opie goes,
Ew.
"Yeah."
That's why I love that Sam's fucking pipes in. I like your observations. Yeah.
Psychologically, I like where it's coming from.
This Jenny doesn't do it for me. I'll tell you that much. I like her though. I do like you. You know that.
But not in that way.
All right, hold on a second before you read. Hold on before you read from chapter 10. We got Cheryl in Ohio, another woman that's going to try to explain why she reads this shit. Go ahead, Cheryl.
Hey guys, I don't read the books, but I've read about them. Basically, the only reason why these books are popular is because the woman is able to change the man. It doesn't have anything to do with sex. The book starts out, the guy is all dark and brooding and doesn't want to fall in love.
Oh, you're wrong. She's wrong. It's not just because she changes the man. If it were just that she changes the man, there'd be no fucking in the book.
Oh.
No.
She's only using the fucking as a tool to change and control the man.
Why is Jenny Hutt reading these
She lets
books?
her inner goddess out.
Jenny, why are you reading these books?
Well, I read them because everyone was reading them around me, and they're like, you have to read it, you have to read it. So I read the first one, and I was like, okay, it's cute.
Yeah.
But then I read the other two because I'm such a
Hey,
I bet
make sure he didn't die.
I bet she touched herself while she read it.
Oh, did you touch yourself? Did you
She
get
definitely did. She fingered herself at least once.
Yeah, did you finger yourself? What part of the book did you finger yourself?
Yeah, did you make yourself come?
And stick your thumb in your own asshole.
In your sex.
Did you grind your dog
in your
bone?
dirty sex.
Do you want me to answer or you don't?
We
Not
don't
really.
care,
We're just
actually.
using you to get some lines out.
Yeah.
Way to understand how radio works, you fucking hole.
Boy.
She's the worst. She just keeps talking.
Yeah.
What?
Jerking off right now.
No, the books didn't do it for me. It's not that I wouldn't touch myself under appropriate circumstances where something was turning me on, but I didn't find the books particularly erotic in that way.
Yes, she did.
So, did you find the chapter 10 that's supposedly really good?
No, but I have another place where he turns her over and...
All right, let's hear her.
All right, let's hear your fucking little take on this.
And, read it sexy, like.
Yeah.
Give us a little sexy.
He smacks me across my behind with his hand.
He smacks me across the behind with his hand.
He hits a cluster of hemorrhoids from my pregnancy. I yell, ouch, and jump off his lap.
Fuck.
Or your legs. He puts his leg between mine and holding my hip.
There's a mole that looks like a piece of duty by my asshole.
Yeah. He opens my ass cheeks. I hear him gag. I make a mental note to towel out real quick.
Yeah. All right, let's listen to Jenny Hutt's.
He has such beautiful skin, Anastasia. He breathes that as he bends down and kisses me along my spine, gentle feather-like kisses. At the same time, his hands moving around to my front, palming my breasts, and as he
Wait,
does,
could you slow down for a second?
Palming the
I want
the breast that's remaining.
I want to put a visual to this. The author is a huge fat pig. So
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
She's bent all the way over, and you're slowly making your way down to her anus?
Ain't happening.
Get the fuck out
No
of
way
here.
he could be behind her, kissing her ass and touching her tits. It does, logistically, this doesn't work. She's huge.
We sit on the sofa. A Hungry Hungry Hippo commercial comes on. He elbows me. He says, let's see it.
you guys will love this. Do you want this?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
All right.
go
He
ahead.
puts me on my stomach and says, let's play hide the salami, pig.
He says, you have such a captivating, sexy ass, Anastasia.
Ugh.
What I'd like to do to it.
Which one? The ass within the ass? You know, fat chicks have their big fat ass, and then right by their asshole, they have another, like, Quato ass.
A mini ass.
It's like a mini ass, like Quato ass, pops out.
So what you should do is just squint, and then maybe the larger ass will disappear.
Or he says you have such a
That's
sexy,
disgusting.
captivating ass. I say, that's my face. He says, oh.
Someone says there's fisting in this book.
Oh, good.
Hopefully it's in her face.
Exactly. I say, did you want those carrots? He says, don't overcook the steak. It defeats its own purpose. He punches me in the face.
Oh, someone caught you in a lie, Jenny Hutt.
Uh-oh.
Let me go to Tony
He
in
fed me
Texas.
apples on a flat hand.
Just the way I like it. Tony, Texas, go.
Yeah, hey, earlier she said that she read these a long time ago before they even got popular, but then right
All
after
my friends were reading it six months ago.
Fucking liar.
It's true.
Yeah, you're lying.
Jenny just wants to be liked, so she knows everyone else is reading them, so she started reading the books.
Why don't she just let that attractive voice do the talking for her?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's hear another line, Jenny. We're sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is hot
Jenny.
stuff.
Okay, so what? You never disappoint, Miss Steele, he whispers, and I hear the wonder in his voice. Hold tight, this is going to be quick, baby.
You're so wet, it's under her armpits.
The small of her back. I've never seen a woman sweat here before.
She slips into a diabetic coma. I continue fucking her ass.
I turn the air conditioner up higher. She still sweats. I realize she's ill.
You think she sweats a lot?
Yeah, she really
she's
does.
Like
Big fatty.
Oh, horrible.
Yes, I ejaculate all over her Spanx.
I watch her. I look at her bunions popping out her Crocs.
Anyway, I did a whole show about this the other day. I think you guys know.
On
and
book radio?
it was on my show. It was like a simulcast.
No,
On Who Gives a Fuck Radio?
Listen to that shit.
The audio is on my website.
Hey, I follow you on Twitter, right? Do you have a moat in front of your house?
Yes, several.
You do, right?
Several moats.
Multiple
I,
moats?
I saw you on a paddle board. Supposedly that's exercise or something.
I do not have a moat.
Well, you were in the water with some dude, and you both were on paddle boards, and you're calling that exercise or something.
Oh.
You've lost your mind.
I saw the picture. What was that? It's some kind of day 2 of my summer workout.
Oh, I have no idea. Who knows what I was doing? I don't know. No,
You
you're
on the
Jill
dope?
Martin. That's a Jill Martin thing. I tweeted to Jill Martin, and she
Oh.
was on day 2 of a moat thing.
Are you
I don't
sure?
have a moat at my house.
Oh.
I have a gate.
When are you going to invite us over so we can check out the property?
Anytime you want to come, as long as you'll be mean and nasty, you're welcome in my house.
I'm nice off the radio. You know that.
I know. I don't mind.
Let's get rid of the husband for the day so we can check out the big fucking property.
So she could be nude.
No. I don't want to see her nude.
No, you're welcome to come. You guys, you do have an open.
She lost too much weight. There's got to be some elephant shit going on there.
Oh, like sagging skin?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Fuck yeah.
Hate that.
I want to hear more novels.
Do you have sagging skin because you lost too much weight?
I don't. I'm very lucky. I have my stomach. The only problem I have is I'd like to get a tummy tuck one day. But beyond
God.
that,
Do you think the breasts are not firm like they used to be?
Oh, man.
okay, they're all right.
A little flat, you know what I mean?
Feels like a broken Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, it could be far worse.
Yeah?
Yes. Guys, I know who I
Did
am.
you laugh so hard you farted? Was that Jimmy? You laughed so hard you farted.
Broken
Oh, Jimmy.
I want to hear more of your sexy
yeah,
novel.
yeah.
Come
Get-
on, sexy, more.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
more
come on.
sexy.
Blurt it out.
Okay, you ready? Okay.
Yeah.
He grabs my hips and positions himself, and I brace myself for his assault. But he reaches over me and grabs my braid near the end and winds it round his wrist to my nape, holding my head in place. Very slowly, he eases into me, pulling my hair at the same
I
time.
stop short. He flies over. I've paralyzed him. Christopher Reeve will never be the same.
That's exactly what I was thinking. He's just on her, he holds her hair, and then he gets really mad. He goes,
All right, that's enough. Have a great show, guys.
Bye, Jenny.
Well, thanks for helping us out with this book.
Thank you.
Seems like you really like it.
yeah.
I do love all of you. Goodbye.
Bye, Jenny.
All right, Jenny. You didn't even give a plug for your show.
No one cares.
What's her website? What's her Twitter? She's nice. I like Jenny.
JustJenny.com is the website.
JustJenny.com.
And it's got all the links.
Her Twitter should be still fat on the inside.
Oh.
She doesn't
Still
do
has
it.
fat girl self-esteem, which is 0.
She doesn't do it for you at all? What about you, Aunt?
Actually, when she was a little chubby, she wasn't that bad.
She's cute, you know? She's cute.
I didn't mind the chubby version.
How old abroad is she?
As much.
I mean, she's a woman of a certain age.
Yeah, I hear you.
She's got a couple kids.
Oh, fuck that noise. Any daughters?
She's got a young daughter, yeah.
She'd probably be really pissed if I fuck her daughter.
Jesus.
How old is she?
I mean, still
Young.
in school.
Oh, maybe 13.
Right.
Oh, okay, that's
Maybe.
not good.
Why don't we take a break?
I pay attention to all the proper laws of our
Barely.
land.
That's her right there.
What? You can't barely pay attention to a law. You either do or you don't.
That's a good way to live. I'd love to fuck you. Hold on, let me go to Google.
Let me go to my chart that I got handy.
Oh. All right.
All right. Good old Jenny.
Yeah, she's nice.
JustJenny.com.
It's her website.
Yes.
What do you get on there? Anything good?
She blogs and posts videos on treadmill.
Her treadmill video. The fuck is that about?
Can we watch a treadmill video after
Yeah.
the break, maybe?
And you could listen to the 50 Shades of Grey fan forum book radio Just Jenny special.
Wow.
Caution, adult content.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, very salty.
So this really is in our wheelhouse, huh?
Wheelhouse.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, is she finally explaining why Martha's stupid daughter hates her?
Oh.
No, she never specific.
Why won't she fucking come out with it finally?
She still says there's no one specific thing.
She's off the Martha Stewart channel. It's time to
yeah.
talk.
Is the daughter still on the channel?
I think the
Alexis?
daughter might be relaunching a show or something. I'm not exactly sure. But
Why won't they just talk about what happened? Maybe they just got to dislike each other. Maybe there really was no one thing.
Jenny should talk.
Yeah.
I'd have a lot more respect for her.
yeah.
Because some shit went down, man.
She was just trying to keep her job at one point.
Yep.
She was trying to, save herself as far as the Martha Stewart channel goes. But now she's off that channel. It doesn't matter anymore.
Would it turn you on?
Come out
a
with
little-
it.
If she was a little more stood up for herself, would it turn you on a little bit?
Yeah, because that Alexis is a good.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, my God, yeah.
Yeah.
I never met her.
You could tell.
Oh,
I've never met her officially.
Yeah.
Fucking put it to her good.
Oh, yeah.
You would like that,
Hot.
right?
Or
Sexy.
You would like that, right?
Yeah, put it to her good.
All right, I'm going to pee myself.
All right. I guess we'll take a break.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show. Opie and Anthony, Sirius XM. Sirius XM. The Opie and Anthony Show.
All right. Is this a getting topical thing?
It can be. I was just putting it on because I thought Bob was coming in.
Bob who?
Mr. Saget.
Bob Saget is walking down the hall. Our old friend. We haven't seen him in a while.
Still old friend.
Yes.
Rathcon.
Yes.
Apparently the Khan is going to be in the new Star Trek.
Really?
Like, the new gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently it's a Khan storyline, which is kind of cool since they can do whatever they want now. They kind of altered the Star Trek timeline because of that time travel thing in the first movie. And now I think they're going to go with a Khan storyline, which is good. Kirk Khan always works well. Hey, look who it is.
Bob Saget. Looking
Bob
younger.
Saget looks really good. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, what the fuck you doing?
What are you doing?
I take it some vitamins, working out, Pilates.
Fuck,
young
man.
girlfriend.
Yeah. You get some-
I don't fuck men. Is that what you
right.
asked? Was that your first question?
Fuck, man.
Oh, well, okay.
All right.
How you guys doing? I'm happy to see you.
We're kind of creeped out.
Happy to see you.
We're creeped out. You look younger. What you do?
That's what somebody said.
You getting work done in Hollywood?
No surgery, no nothing.
No surgery.
I did take that Propecia that makes your hair grow more.
Does that shit work?
I think so.
Propecia.
My pubes are like a fucking sprouter.
Yeah, but you do have a lot of hair. You grew it out a little bit.
It won't stop. I need headphones to hold it down.
See?
How are you guys? You guys?
Maybe we should do the Propecia up here, man.
Should?
That thing.
Been on that Propecia since they fucking moved some follicles.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might move follicles, and maybe I'll try the Propecia.
Your pubes growing fast, too.
Really?
Yeah. And your ass hair. I braided it.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like Willie Nelson on it. I sat on it. I'm happy to see you guys.
It's been a while.
Been a long time.
Whatever happened to that show you were on? I liked it.
That was years ago. You liked that one and the
That was
one
the last
before.
time you were there?
No.
last time you were in?
I was here because you were telling me you missed that show.
Oh, sorry.
No, I liked the show. You were traveling around the country seeing weird shit.
Oh, that we didn't talk about that.
Yeah, you did.
That was the last time.
Bigfoot and
Yeah, that was the
biker
last time I was in.
gang.
I didn't come in for you to say I liked it. That was canceled too because you liked the other one. I came in. It was canceled.
Which one?
1 versus 100. You used to
I love that show.
And then
I thought that I really did like that.
I
show.
know you did.
What happened with that show?
I don't know. They still don't know it's over.
Really?
Nobody told them. They
Keep
run it
sending
on
you
the
checks?
Game Show Network.
But
Oh, they do?
Did they give you a Friday time slot or something, which is a rough time place, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they fucked
Time
around
place.
with the. They absolutely fucked
But it
around with
did
that show.
well,
Unfortunately,
too. It did well.
Is it on? Is there is there a new host on the Game Show Network?
They had some lady, and then they got rid of it. And then they run reruns of mine. I only did 20 of them.
That's it.
Yep. And then the Strange Days ones I liked a lot because I get to do different cultures.
Yeah.
Go see people and that.
You never got a second season for that?
No, we did 7 of them. They were really hard. It took a year to do them. So
Wow, a year for 7 episodes.
we went to Ukraine, which that one didn't air, and I went to camp with small boys, which they would have closed our yeah, right.
Why didn't Ukraine air?
I thought it was not. It was too edgy for A&E.
What?
Whoa.
We were helping guys get mail order brides, so it was a lot of sketchy. It was really funny.
Oh, a little fucking like mafia shit.
It was
That
yeah,
Ukrainian
third world,
mafia thing.
Weird people and it
Human
was
trafficking.
hookery.
Yeah,
and-
human trafficking.
Yeah,
And they just
the joke I said on the air was the legal age of consent is yes.
and they just chose not to air it. Oh.
Yeah, they didn't want to air that, and then we did other ones. But things are good. I'm working on a lot of shit. I'm doing the 50 Shades of Grey musical.
I can't wait to see that.
I met her. I was on I co-hosted The View, which aired on Friday, and I sat with her,
Really?
E.L. James, and she was just talking.
Not much room on the couch after she sits.
Well, we were in stools, which is convenient.
Oh, okay.
But there's no use, if you read the book and the contracts, there's no use of feces or urine. You know,
Oh,
you can't.
yeah.
She doesn't like that. If she's going to get tied up, the character gets tied up. He doesn't
need
want
a lot of rope.
If we're going to use a butt plug, it's going to be clean. You know?
Right.
So it's nice.
That book sounds.
I don't know. It
horrible.
sounds like this phony kind of
horrible,
trying to be sexy, like what
It's
a
like Lady
housewife wants.
It is Lady Chatterley's Lover, written for people today, I guess. But I never read Lady Chatterley's
Was she
Lover.
nice at least?
She was really nice and nervous, which made me all the
that
more
means
want
she
to
was
tie her
sweating
up.
even more.
Was she passing gas?
Yeah, all over my testicles. 'Cause I wanted her so bad.
Yeah.
After I read the book, it just whoever wrote this, I got to do him.
It's like,
I
here,
don't
come
care
here.
what man or woman,
Bring
animal.
that fat ass over here.
Big lathered up fatso slaving over a fucking PC.
No one has to even say bring that fat ass over here because it's already there.
It's there.
No matter where you hug her, it's right there.
Her pecking away with her hooves.
I'm really happy to see you guys. I don't get out very much. I was here.
right.
My daughter got graduated. I didn't, but she did.
She got graduated.
She got graduated.
Get her
from,
graduation on.
from Barnard. So she did that. And the president spoke at her.
Yeah, how do you like
Wow.
It was good. I'm glad it wasn't Clinton because it's an all-girls school.
Oh yeah, that would be a little awkward.
Did you get to meet him?
I saw him from, I saw him the whole time. He's on my phone, but that big screen,
Oh.
he was far away.
You didn't get to meet him. A big
Didn't get
star
to
like
meet him.
you.
Well, I didn't go, hey, excuse me, I got to meet the president.
You should.
It just
you
sounds
probably
sketchy.
should.
Anything
Fuck
you
that,
say
you
that ends
should.
with the president.
Got to and the president. Yeah.
I gotta fucking talk to him right now. Where is he?
What are you talking about?
Spoke about how they can do anything they want.
That'll
After they pay off those loans.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they never will.
He'll go there with them. He'll help them move forward.
Oh, that's good.
It was very inspiring. Yeah, he was.
How
He
long
really
did he
was.
talk for?
About 45. He had a real. He crushed at the end. His last 60 seconds. We would maybe hear a piano thing if somebody's really pissed, or the light would go on.
Yeah, did they red light the president?
Helicopter. The helicopter's landing.
Wow,
to get
that's
him out of
fucking
there.
cool.
So it's
rock
like
star.
your convoy's coming. So
That's like the Who at fucking Woodstock.
Yeah.
As he's finishing, the helicopter's landing?
as he's finishing, you hear it landing, and then he starts doing what he's supposed to do, which is talk over the helicopter. And that is why
Wow.
I don't remember exactly. That's
Then
why
he goes,
that's why I'm
thank you, good night. Throws the mic down like Chris Rock.
And they played
Motherfucker, yeah.
And he literally
Fantastic.
just walked to the helicopter from there?
Yeah, he walked off the stage. I don't know where they took him.
Wow.
You saw the helicopter take off with him?
No. Because
Oh,
they
that
have
would've
it
been
tinted,
cool.
so you can't see nothing.
Yeah, I know.
But
I was once in a hotel with President Bush. They had the whole thing locked down.
they actually lifted the hotel off the ground.
They might as well have. They had tents set up. They blocked it all the hallways, so you couldn't even take a peek at him as he was walking through the whole place. You had no idea where he was the entire time you were there.
That's their whole goal. Keep it mysterious.
Yep.
There's probably 3 George Bushes, and they just kept moving him around.
They rotate him around.
It's amazing he could be in
different
places so
You think
quickly.
Obama has a body double?
Of course.
You do,
Sure,
huh?
they
You mean
all
for
do.
his R-rated movie work? We're going to cut to his thighs now.
Actually, for his magic act, like The Prestige.
They always
It's a
have
bloody
somebody.
double.
Huh?
Yeah. Always have somebody. 2 guys. When the helicopters I heard take off out of the White House, there's 3 of them, and they do a really weird maneuver, so you technically don't know which one he's in. But whenever they take off from the White House, there are 3 helicopters.
It's
Every
like
time.
It's like a multi-billion-dollar 3-card Monty. It's like they just kind of move it around. Okay, which one's got the president? Which one's got the president?
Well, I saw it come in. I saw the helicopter come in to the White House when I was there with Kenny. We saw it was Marine One, and when it lands, you literally can't see where it goes on the ground. You can't see. I watched it come in, and we could not see where.
There he is at Barnard.
When was that?
That was yesterday morning.
Whining says no. Larry Winget is here live.
Why is he wearing the gown? It just looks silly.
I think he looks pretty in a gown.
He shouldn't
You
wear
like
that.
Obama, Bob Saget?
I'm okay. I like
All
the
right with
human
him?
side of the way he speaks. I can't help but be taken in by that. He's a great maitre d'
Orator.
Yeah, a teleprompter reader.
Yeah, he's a great teleprompter reader.
But he's passionate about something, which is the human. What are you going to do? It's what he reps and what he comes up for is the human condition and people that came out of nothing. And he was raised by a single mom, and he touts that. But there's a lot of 590 girls that were out on the world. And they all mentioned you, Jim.
I would hope so.
Every one of them.
That's right. Every one of them shaking a bottle of Valtrex.
A lot of Valtrex majors. You could have had your way with. They were really excited. You could have gone crazy. You would been like you at a candy store with a bunch of
Not me,
22-year-old
though.
girls.
No, I have no connection to presidential goodness.
I mean,
No?
just college.
College girls?
I don't do. Please.
What?
This is not the look they go for.
Well, I disagree. A funny guy. They don't care.
Yeah, funny.
They don't think I'm funny. They don't like my cynical, shitty humor. They think Dane is. They like a certain humor. They don't enjoy what I do.
Dane? They like Dane?
Oh yeah.
Oh God, yeah. Colleges
chicks
love Dane.
yeah.
They love Dane.
Yeah.
I don't know, though, Jimmy. His sense of humor goes a long fucking way, man.
It
I
does.
think so. And you're kind of.
Yeah.
I hate to say this, but you have a cuteness in
You're,
your.
yeah.
You know how I've always
There's something
felt about
impish and adorable about James Norton.
And your eyes say yes. They're
That's
welcome.
true. They say yes. They say yes a lot. 'Cause I'm just a blinking fucking creep with a fat neck. Fucking blinking fat neck. That should be the name. That should be on the top of my singles head. Blinking fat neck seeks hooker.
You're so cute that you start twitching.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really cute until I begin blinking a lot, making guttural sounds at my throat. He had me until he started rubbing his crotch and grunting.
But your humanness, the way you are made, no one would know that you're blinking, Tourette's kind of thing.
I think it is a mild Tourette's. I think that women can enjoy that, but a lot of times they don't.
No, when you read something like that stupid book we were reading from, that gray fucking
50 Shades of Grey.
Gray's Sports Almanac, was it?
Yeah.
I said on The View I couldn't put it down because it was stuck to my hand.
Did they like that
Yeah,
one?
they did. One of them queefed. I can't remember what one.
How was it doing The View?
It was actually nice. I enjoyed
That's
it.
weird because you're kind of dirty, man.
I am.
They're
and
nice,
they're
yeah.
fans of that. Well, it's Whoopi, who is kind of dirty herself,
Yeah.
and Joy, who is kind of dirty herself.
Of course.
And the other person was Sherry, who's not really dirty.
And just a dummy.
But Bob doesn't have to sit there and just fucking blurt out nasty words. I mean,
They just had me moving quick. And Eva Longoria was on, and
lovely.
you would
nice
like
to look
her,
at,
Jim.
huh?
She would like you.
She wouldn't.
You
like
could
me.
spittle and twitch and blink.
see, Jimmy, I mean, what the deal is, you read
That's
a book like
foreplay.
that, and you see that, like, girls thinking, it's not, you're thinking with the mind of a guy, and thinking like, oh, they're going to look and go like, oh, I want a fucking guy that's ripped and all this
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, read the book. You didn't hear one thing about how funny the guy was, did you? Oh, and that joke as he blinked quickly at me, like fucking
I love that he blinked and spittled profanity.
like tweak, like what was the name? That fucking from Battlestar Galactica, that fucking beady, that fucking cheeky or tweaky.
That was Buck Rogers.
Or whatever it was, that shitty monster.
That's the book.
Yeah, his
50 Shades of Jim.
His semi-flaccid erection as he asked me to play with his nipples so he could achieve a full one. But his jokes sure are good. Where was that in the fucking...
Okay, that wasn't in there. But,
exactly.
But there's a
2 hours of farting.
There's a certain
I just subbed this morning.
sensitivity.
He cupped a gasser and opened it in my face. I laughed at the irony.
But there's a sensitivity that's there that, like, you can tell if they weren't having this fake fucking.
There's not.
That, she might enjoy some
I
humor.
wrap my arms around his back. I feel the small cyst in the middle. I mentioned that it must be a fatty collection.
All right.
Yeah, you might be making a good point.
She has 2 other books she wrote, too. She wrote this first one, and then she
No
said,
one cares.
She said, I got to read the other 2 because it's a love story.
What was the touch? What was the 50 Shades of Grey? What was the first one? How I escaped from the circus?
I think it's the shadow of his penis on her cheek. It's a love story. You know, he just needs... I think he was abused as a kid, so he wants to take it out on her. That's the only way he can have sex is to be smacked around and pulled on. And you don't like that stuff, do you?
I don't mind that.
Handcuffs?
No, I'm not into being restrained. Although I don't mind if a girl is fucking
prop comic bitch. No. I don't want handcuffs. I don't want rope. I want full nudity and
flaming torches.
Fun.
I wouldn't mind my cock being tied a little bit, though. They tie your cock sometimes.
Why would you want your cock
Where
tied?
they do that? Tied to what? Like the key of the room, so you don't...
Tie your cock? Hey, you just tie it up and you look at it. It's all tied up.
What, like a bow?
What do they use?
You mean to claim it? It's like a piece of land?
Yeah.
Do they make it turn blue?
No, not that.
Purple?
Some guys probably like that, though.
Yeah, they like it to be constricted.
I don't want my cock tied up, do you?
No.
I want my cock tie-dyed. I want to have...
Tie-dyed.
I like
Now that would be interesting.
Scooby-Doo.
I want to tie cobbed, where it just fucking says horrible things to black people for no reason.
Your cock just talks and says that.
That's what she looks like?
She was fine. She was a nice,
All right,
nervous lady.
You're not at the View anymore. It's okay.
I'm sure she's
You're not going to blow up your game.
All right, I fucked her.
Yeah, fucking Tuesday.
How was Barbara?
She tied up my cock.
Was Barbara there?
No, she wasn't. She was tied up at home.
Yeah, see?
This broad's going to be a billionaire, though.
Yeah,
from these
she's going to
books.
be very
Oh,
wealthy.
yeah. She's going to be the
She
next
bought a new Volkswagen.
Harry Potter broad.
Harry Potbelly.
Did you do
Harry Pooter.
Did you do the whole hour with them?
I did. I walked in with a card, with a blue card, and I left without a card. That's how long I stayed. And what's her name was on that? De Laurentiis, that chef. She's kind of pretty.
I hate
Is she the one with the big fucking head?
Don't you?
I hate them.
She's got a big head.
She's very large.
She's got a... I know this broad.
Yeah.
She's good to look at, but
I know this broad.
her head is too big.
Well, she had a Pez come out of her neck.
Yeah.
I think somebody said that once. I can't remember who it was.
She's got like a bobblehead.
Jeff Martyr. You know that name?
I do not.
Well, then I guess we could take that joke.
Yeah, I'll steal it.
I haven't seen you guys since, but I didn't talk to you even through the whole Patrice thing.
Oh, right.
We were just talking about it this morning.
And his poster's sitting out there, and I just, I just loved him. So that's just
Great article that came out on him
yesterday.
In what?
So.
New York Magazine. Seriously, it's 7 pages, and you feel like she nailed it.
Oh, yeah, described him perfectly.
Talk about how close he was to breaking and something good happening.
Yeah,
all that shit.
Yeah. All that good
He
shit.
should have been way more famous than he was.
Yeah.
How all the other comics just respected him, and he was able to just hang with anybody and really shit on you well.
He was really funny at that.
Oh man!
It just and always asking you how come you're somewhere he's not, and then pick apart your credits.
Yes.
I've seen your raggedy ass shit.
That's great, man.
I don't know why you're doing that shitty show.
Anyone else, you'd be pissed off, and they would have to take a swing at him. But Patrice, it was just so weird how he was able to do that.
I loved the story Jimmy told about like the first fucking time you guys were in the car and he started shitting.
We did a college together. It was years ago, and there's a guy named I think it was Jamie Duckett, who was a manager who might have worked for Barry Katz. I don't remember the relationship. And we did a nooner. It was how I met Patrice. It was years ago. terrible gig. I might have had a 1. He might have had a 2.5, and the headliner Dom had a -4. We bombed.
Where was it?
I honestly don't remember, but I know that Jamie had gotten me to drive that fucking idiot home. So I'm stuck in the car with Patrice thinking he did a good job. It was so annoying. And he's making fun of me. He's like, yeah, you were up there like, I tell you. I'm like, what, do you think you did well? I'm like, you bombed too, stupid. This is the first
Bragging
time.
over a nooner.
That's great.
But I found him to be very unlikable. But dude, I don't remember when we clicked. Adrian asked me when we became friends. I don't remember.
Just happened.
It just happened from you're immersed in this world with somebody. Like, was it from the Cellar or the Boston Comedy Club, or was it? I don't remember the next trip we took together. I know we did a long one to way upstate by Canada. It was me and him and my girlfriend, who I was with many years ago. I was with at the time.
St. Bonaventure?
No, it was
that was your name.
It was by fucking. It was like a 7-hour ride, and we were co-headlining. I headlined the Friday, and he headlined the Saturday. And he said he was really annoyed because he was crammed in my back seat, and I was all lovey-dovey with my chick. And he said he fucking hated me that weekend. Being sweet to my girlfriend. We wanted to have a nice romantic weekend, and I had this monster in the back seat.
It's not the guy you bring.
No. this big ball of negative energy.
He is there. I was on the green room with him, Paul Provenza's show, and all he talked about was why his career wasn't going to do better. And he got the crowd actually on his side rooting for him. And he was saying he's never going to make it. And I was saying, you're so funny. You have to stop this attitude. I was basically saying, yes, we can. Which made no sense because I was like a white Jewish kid of entitlement.
He's so fucking, the first time he came in, very intimidating physically.
Oh, God, yeah.
But that went away so fast. Like the second he starts talking, you didn't get this impression like, oh, this guy uses his fucking size to bully people around or anything.
No, he uses loudness to bully
yes,
people.
his loudness.
Just a beautiful guy.
That was it. But yeah, I mean, you know, I liked the guy right from the fucking start. I thought he was a prick.
I don't know why pricks can't die. Why it's always the nice guys.
Yeah.
I don't really. I can't think of anybody that's like, oh, you son of a bitch, joke stealing comic died. You know, you don't really get to rejoice. Are you okay? You have like a throat thing?
Wow. You might not want to be in here today.
I mean, is it contagious?
I was totally contagious like 2 weeks ago.
You might have had whooping
This is my first day back.
No, I'm serious.
Whoopi's cough?
Yeah, Whoopi's cough, yes.
You piss a little when you cough because she pisses apparently.
You may have.
Really?
Had
that true?
the whooping cough.
I don't know what it was.
What is that? Is that like bronchitis?
Pertussis.
I don't know. It's an upper respiratory thing, but it's so bad.
Did they take Levaquin, that heavy shit that you take for pneumonia?
Levaquin. No, I took a
my youngest
Z-Pack.
son.
Yeah. I took the Z-Pack of fucking
that's not really drugs, right?
No, it's antibiotics. It kicked it out.
Did you go out on the roof with your gun and just shoot at shit? You were so pissed?
I wished I could have shot the virus, but it resided in me and probably could have hurt me.
Oh.
But no, it was bad last week.
Were you
this is my
worried about
first day
getting
back.
We all were.
I didn't come in. I was out.
He's been gone
week.
for a while. This is his first day back.
Did you like it? Was it like Kathy Lee by herself?
We do the show without each other.
Kelly.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it was.
It's good to have.
It's good
to have Aunt
But
back.
now my voice is kind of, a little Brenda Vaccaro.
Yeah.
Hi.
Everybody said that she had a tampon in her throat. That was the joke.
That was the joke, right? A tampon in her throat.
Now
I'm Brenda Vaccaro.
We were paranoid for sure, and Sam here is getting married in a couple weeks, so he was extremely paranoid.
He didn't want to be sick for his wedding.
Do you know who you're getting married to?
Yeah.
He's a fine gentleman. They finally.
What's his name?
New York State finally said yes.
It's actually a girl.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys have met her. Her name's Jess.
Oh, we didn't know.
Jess?
That.
Jess is so fucking out of his
She's a very sexy girl.
He's so far out of his league with Jess.
Yeah.
How did you do it? How did you get her to
Jedi mind
pull her
trick?
I knew her from we went to the same school. We didn't really hang out in high school, but then we started hanging out after school.
Why? You too cool?
But yeah, I was a cool guy, obviously.
Cool.
Yeah.
You met her right after high school?
Well, I started
He was
dating her.
banging black chicks.
Yeah, he really liked black chicks for a while.
She's like the first white girl he's ever been with, and he got to marry her. He's like, fuck, white chicks are rule. Wow. I got to marry one of these. They don't steal
all
my
women
shit.
don't throw stuff at you?
I started dating her when I was still in college, so right after my junior
Rub
year
that
of
in everyone's
college,
face.
started dating her.
College.
Is she a lot younger than? Is she younger than you?
No, same age.
That's hot.
She's such a very pretty girl. And it's deserving of so much better than Sam.
Are you registered? Like Crate and Barrel?
Yeah. Crate and Barrel and Macy's.
That's exciting.
Macy's?
That's
White
exciting.
Why Macy's? What do you want?
I was with my ex-wife. I had 3 daughters, and I was with her all day yesterday, and I'm going to dinner with her parents tonight.
Wow.
Do you like
How was that?
It's interesting. Seeing them again. I always said they're really nice people unless you've ever met any other people.
Your ex-wife's parents?
Yeah.
You get along with your
them?
ex?
Do you want to?
Why are you so friends with for the kids?
Well, yeah, the kids. Well, not friends. It's a graduation.
But do you guys get along, kind
Yeah.
of?
Well, yeah, we're fine. Her checks they clear. So.
Oh man.
She never got remarried, huh?
She's got a boyfriend. He's a nice guy.
But why get remarried?
Everybody's nice. Like a
Everyone's
Simpsons
nice.
episode.
But
Everyone's nice.
as soon as she remarries, then there go the checks.
Oh, I don't pay anything anymore.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're clear.
I just want everybody to be happy. I want my kids to be happy and all that shit.
Yeah.
Don't want him marrying one of them.
You don't put the kids in the middle?
I do sometimes.
You do?
Yeah.
You're willing
You
to
have
admit it?
you have an ex from a long
No.
time. You don't have an ex?
Well, an ex-girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
no
have
kids
the-
or
I have
any
the
of that
ex-wife.
shit. Yeah, Ant's got the ex-wife.
You have
That
a baby now?
2-year-old, yeah.
That's right. You had the baby when I was here.
That was last time. Mm-hmm. It's been a while, Bob Saget. Where have you been?
Wow, that's
I've
true.
been out working.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Busy guy.
A lot of garden work.
You're starting a new tour?
Yeah, I'm touring to do a special. You just shot a special, right?
I shot in Cleveland, yeah.
Was it fun?
It was, yeah. It's very stressful. You know how that is.
I'm in stress mode over it because it's got to be a new hour, and it's been like 4 years since I had the new hour up and running. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going out and doing it.
When are you shooting?
I think July. I'm just figuring out the deal right now.
Okay. Do you know where? You don't know yet.
I'm not. I don't want to say because
Okay.
I know that so many people listening will book that theater.
They're gonna fuck that up for you.
Now I wanted to shoot out of New York just because I've been here so much, and I said you want to go somewhere where you haven't been in a little while, if possible.
Where no one's been. Cleveland.
Exactly. Yeah, you want to go somewhere where
Betty White. Betty White's been in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Cleveland. Wow.
Yeah, she got that show.
They opened up their casino finally.
Oh, they did?
Which would have been great when we were there a couple weeks ago. To
No, it
actually
wouldn't have been.
have something to fucking do.
I would have went to Opie and Anthony and introduced them, and it just would have been Opie and Danny.
Well, that's true.
And then it would have been
Yeah.
gone, empty
I'd have been
seat.
like, what the fuck? Another 21, you fucking dealers.
So where are you working in New York?
I'm not doing here. I should. I'm doing the Borgata in Atlantic City.
Okay.
Oh, I
I'm
like
doing-
that place.
I'm doing that a couple times this year. And I'm doing, I'm not working, I'm just a guest. I'm going to tell the places, hotels I'm staying in. I'm in the presidential suite at the Hammond Casino. In a couple weeks, I'm singing this could fuck me up. I'm singing at the White Sox game in Chicago. I'm doing that with that Hammond Casino. Reminded me. I'm singing the national anthem.
Really?
Because they said you want to throw the first pitch, and I was like, that's going to be nice if I throw real gay, and it just goes into it.
You throw gay?
That never goes away,
If
by
I'm
the
throwing
way.
at
Bob
a fag,
Saget throws gay.
If I throw at a gay man, I think so.
But that's funnier
I get
if you throw it
excited.
badly.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
You throw it poorly.
Dude, you know how cool it is to be able to actually throw a nice pitch?
Yeah,
I know,
was a
that's
pitcher.
what I'm saying.
Ooh.
I've done it a couple times, and I played with Dave Wells a few times, and he treated me like I was a little, small little monkey boy to try to teach me.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's something I want to do at this moment when I get off a plane.
Oh, you should throw.
But national anthem, that would be cool, right?
can't sing
I'd rather
that.
throw.
How are you
Sing
going to
the
sing
national
that?
I sing in my stand-up.
But that's a hard song to sing.
Very high.
Yeah.
Very hard song to sing.
You gotta start it very low.
How about you give us a little?
Have
Let's
another
hear one
person
line.
start it.
Let's do
Have
this.
someone else start it.
Let's
right
do
away.
this. Let's do this,
One
Bob.
line. One line.
You gotta go.
Oh, you gotta start down.
Oh, say.
There, you gotta
That's
go start.
that's where you
It'll be
start,
fine.
though. You have to go deep.
I start with "You'll never find."
You start that low and you're still going.
Start that low.
No, you still gotta fucking.
I
get that
got
note.
worries. I do 3 bars from Porgy and Bess, and then I go into
And then that's it, and then go into
You is my country now.
Porgy and
You
Bess.
is. David Allen Greer's in that now.
Is that Revival?
Yes.
On our
I hope it's not the first one because we have a time problem. The very first
What's it
Porgy.
about,
Gershwin's alive and he's back.
What's it about, Porgy and Bess?
What?
What's it about? I've never seen it.
had a couple of black
a
people.
guy that's on a cart and he's handicapped, and then Porgy is kind of like West Side Story in its own way. Ghetto people that love each other.
Sounds horrible.
Good?
It's pretty good.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah, I haven't seen it for a long time, but I heard
Were you on Broadway?
beautiful. I
You
did
were.
Drowsy Chaperone,
Okay.
That's right.
All right.
which makes me triple fruity. But it was, but I loved it. It was like, I would do Broadway again if it was the right thing.
You know, I heard you don't make money, though. Colin said that it's hard to make money on Broadway, I guess, unless you're, because there's just so many expenses.
Yeah, it's like when you do a theater, when you're out touring, they tell you what the expenses are. It's not hard to figure it out. You know, 2,000-seat house, and, well, it costs, you know, 15 grand to turn on the lights tonight.
Oh, God.
You got to get new light bulbs. They're not energy efficient.
The fuck, man? That's a lot of money.
That's why you do two shows on the same night. The second show you make more money on, because they're already there.
That's why clubs do well for a lot of people, because they're able to, there's nothing
expenses.
to do. Right.
And there's a built-in draw, like with the club's got its own people who would come to the comedy club anyway.
Right.
So if you have 500 seats,
Theater
100
expenses.
people would come anyway.
No one just shows up at a theater going, what's
Right,
tonight?
exactly. That's
Right.
What's happening here tonight?
The house
you
is
make more
already
in a theater,
padded.
though.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I like the casinos. I do a lot of those. I'm doing when there's one in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Or
Oh, I know
something
that.
new. There's all these casinos that are open up, and it's like Leno's going in, and Joan Rivers and Kathy Griffin, and so
really?
I'm playing a lot of those kind of things.
That's great for comics, man.
Damn good.
It actually is, and they're so excited because it's a town meeting. You know, they don't really leave anywhere. They go to the mall, they do their day, they go to Home Depot, and then they're seeing somebody that they've seen on the TV. So,
On the TV.
How big's the venue? How big's the room?
a couple thousand people.
Yeah, I can't do that. I could do smaller. I could do a few hundred
I
seats
think
myself, but
if you came out blinking and stuff, and blinking and spinning.
spinning in the
What if you
circle.
came out of curtains to smoke and you walked out just blinking? They build the giant. They have an orchestra. Curtains open. You're like in a velour suit, and then that spotlight's the pin spot on your head, and you're just blinking,
Just blinking,
Holding a martini.
Yeah. An evening with Jim Norton.
Yes.
getting ready to talk about how much you love to eat pussy. And then the kids are crying as they run to the back.
Smoking a pipe, talking about big clits. Don't you like one that looks like a kneecap? Where are you going, madam? I'm not finished.
Entire camel head. Camel hindquarters.
Yes. You ever see a cunt from Google Earth? Miss, please. Sit down. Sit down,
Let me buy this family a drink. Twitch, blink, blink.
That's funny, man.
Jimmy
How's the
makes
love life there, Bob?
It's good. I've been living with this woman for a couple years.
Oh, look at you.
It's good. Look at me,
Nice.
all fancy.
Younger
being in a
than you?
relationship. Yeah, everybody's younger than me.
Oh,
No,
no.
I was able to start dating Bette Midler, so I'm fine now. Who I had dinner with once. She was cool as hell.
Yeah?
She's really cool. Have you ever had her in here?
No, we would never get. She would never come in here.
Yeah, she wouldn't come in here.
Because of the blinking and the clit.
It just bothers her. Or the bathhouse connection we have, I'm sure she'd enjoy. She used to perform in them and, well, you know, rather than being blown on the road.
Why wouldn't we get her in here, you think?
I'm just because
She is cool.
I would love to talk
Because
to
of big
Midler,
stars in here.
but that type of an act we don't get. Billy Bob Thornton's in the building tomorrow. We can't even get him
Why?
because they
He's
only
got
want
a
to talk
sling
about
blade.
the
He's
record.
going to kill one of the men downstairs.
Killed her.
We
Yeah.
promoted that, what was it called again? Mr. Woodcock for him. He owes us
That was
one.
because of
Sean William Scott.
Sean William
but
Scott,
But he owes us now.
yes, he does.
He should come in.
I have a picture for him to sign anyway.
Yeah.
We did the Ozzy tribute together.
Oh.
Yay!
Nice.
Was
When
he
was
nice to
that?
you?
At the end of 2009, he was very nice to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon I studied on killing you. Studied on it, did you? That's one of the greatest characters in movies. Man.
I think
It's an amazing
it's
thing.
fucking mind-boggling how good he is.
Yeah.
And Robert Duvall is so great as the
Oh,
father.
yeah.
Creepy, all blind.
He had like a clicky little sound. Yeah, he made.
Yeah, he was doing that.
He wasn't speaking, right? He wasn't even trying to say anything. He
He
just
would
had
talk,
a nervous
I'm your
Tourette's.
boy, name of Carl. I'm your boy, name of Carl.
And then he just hauls out and just.
He doesn't kill the
clunks her.
father.
Yeah, he does.
No, he kills the
didn't
guy
like-
at the end.
not his
He
father
just
at
left
all.
the father there. He said, I reckon I just leave you there in that chair.
Oh, yeah. that's
Yeah,
famous
he just
shit.
left him sitting there.
Damn. I remember all the good
The
stuff.
world would be shut with you, or he wrote that.
Yeah.
You got to know like some weird fucking dialect to write shit like that, because the words he was using was amazing.
It's like Cajun
Yeah,
meets
some-
Grapes of Wrath.
Billy Bob is today, actually, not tomorrow.
Oh, it is.
What time?
today.
I think 10.
What shows is he doing?
He's actually doing a lot. He's doing
He's doing a lot. That makes it even worse.
What's
For
he
a
doing?
movie he's promoting?
No, it's a record with him and Kinky Friedman, I think.
He is doing.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound
I
like a
used to
joke?
open, I used to open for Kinky Friedman
What?
at
Oh, is it a book?
bars in Philadelphia.
It's a book, I'm
I'm
sorry.
not positive, but he's doing book radio. He's doing Shade 45.
He's doing
He'd rather do
radio.
book radio
He's
than
doing
our show.
Shade 45?
That might be a new kid.
Okay.
Yeah, but book radio, no one. Oh, Christ.
Out Q.
What's wrong with these guys?
Sure, you could talk about Monster Ball.
Publicist fucking.
So he's just trying to sell a book, and he's going on with Kinky Friedman. They're doing it together.
Yeah.
He's
Book
a musical
radio.
comedian.
Yeah. Radio
Fucking
gets no
Shade
one.
45. What else are they doing?
Out Q.
What else?
Raw Dog. Comedy.
They're doing the comedy channel, but they won't do. I don't get it.
Why won't he do us? Is Roland around?
Playboy. Radio.
Playboy.
That publicist should be fucking executed.
Here comes Roland.
Ron and Fez.
So Ron and Fez got
They're
him,
doing Ron and Fez.
And Outlaw Country.
Oh, boy.
So what? Maybe he's in too late.
He's in at 10 o'clock.
Sounds like he made choices.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds like he
Maybe he didn't
purposely
like how
avoided us.
Maybe he didn't like how Woodcock went.
Well, hey, we were nice. We gave it a
You're
shot.
always nice. I was
We
looking
gave it a
forward.
shot.
I wasn't even. I'm not really promoting anything. I just wanted to see you guys.
Oh.
I mean,
Where's Roland?
Let's see.
That's very nice.
I also brought some plastiques and anthrax. You want to see the guys? Yeah. I miss them.
Roland? Jesse Dixon was
with
sipping at a woodcock.
What's with these fucking
Yeah, what
publicists?
happened with the Billy Bob?
I pushed and said Jamie did this with him and told her everything. She goes, yeah, we're just going to pass.
Oh, okay.
What is that about,
Fine.
you think? You know this shit.
Who is the publicist? Who else did we have?
Yeah, who else
had?
does she
Oh, it's
rep?
Cindy Kuntman.
It's just the book publisher just passed on the show.
What kind of dumb book publisher does that?
That's kind of dumb.
I know.
Billy Bob Thornton can handle himself.
I know.
If it gets a
He's
little
a funny
crazy.
guy.
But they take
Smart
Shade
guy.
45. That's good. Not that that's a bad place to promote, but why wouldn't you take this
Out
show
of the
first?
demo.
Well, book radio.
Even Raw Dog too. I was
What
like,
is
all right.
what is Shade 45?
It's a rap station. They're good. I mean, but it's like we're fucking. We have the audience he's looking for.
Yeah.
What
White
a
guys.
terrible book
White
publicist.
guys.
What book company is it?
I
White people.
don't
White
know.
people.
I want to. I'm not too
You want to sell a book? You go to white people,
Yeah,
right?
Let's get
Just
this
some
done.
random
Let's be real
company.
here.
We all know blacks don't read.
Oh, Jesus.
But just what a dumb.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not sure what Raw Dog
Is 45 shades? Is it five less than 50? Is that
Shades of Gray, right.
Is that what the
That
correlation
really
is?
annoys
like
me.
softcore porn over there. Billy Bob.
Oh, he looks good in the picture.
What's his book about?
Even in the picture, he looks like he should be on this show.
Yeah, right?
Well, I say fuck Billy Bob Thornton.
It's not Billy Bob.
They're
it's
on
his fucking
Amazon.
it's the book people. It's not Billy Bob.
Yeah.
They never went to him and asked him.
Let's say
They're
fuck-
buying it right now. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're not promoting him, but they're buying the book.
Yeah.
He's got a little thing. He's got that Adrian Brody shaped little
Yeah, I see that.
He's in a 10.
little beard.
The Billy Bob tapes. What's that mean?
Maybe it's an audio book.
It's an audio book.
Looks like you can do anything you want, according to the end of it.
Oh, there you go.
It says, no matter what you do,
It's the speech that was given at the college.
same exact thing.
Right. And Obama's our first gay president there, Bob Saget.
He does support it, and he mentioned that. Actually, the lady that...
What is that about, you think?
I think it's just about people should be able to be who they are,
No,
and maybe they vote.
No, we
Let's
support
get some people out of the...
No, we support all that, but I mean, him coming out, how he did with this statement. Was it because of Biden?
Well, Biden's one that they
You
say
think Biden went rogue
cheated
for
up.
real?
That's what it says. That's
It
what
makes him
everybody's
look.
saying.
It makes him look like he's more tolerant.
Right.
I think he was looking wishy-washy when he wouldn't commit to it before the election, and then he just decided, yeah.
You think he feels like he could get votes?
No, I don't think. I think it'll take away more votes than it gives him, to tell you the truth.
So why would he do that?
I don't know about that, though. I think it might even out, because there are a lot of people that are types that go, the system can't help me, I'm not voting because I'm a gay male.
Yeah, but the
you know, I hate
of
quotes like that can be taken out of context. That's the soundbite.
Yeah,
because
that
I'm a
is the
gay
sound.
male.
Yep,
We all have them.
I don't know though. If you say that, how many votes are you really going to get from gay people as opposed to from the Christian, right?
Fundamentalists that are
It's going to hurt him. He's going to lose votes, but he's probably going to pick up money, because there's a lot of money. Like he's had these fundraisers recently. He's made a lot of money.
Yeah, a lot of
Smart. It
Hollywood
was
stuff.
smart for campaign funds, but I think
He
it's
doesn't
going to
really
hurt him
need a lot
vote-wise.
of
I think
funds at this point, right?
To me, and I'm a complete layman because I like to lay men. But
Yeah,
but then
a gay man right there.
Well, gay man
Good.
singing in the dead of night. Kelly Rogers, 1981.
Oh wow! Look at you go.
We'll see what I did. I hate Billy Crystal. See what I did when I said, "See what I did." What connects him is his passionate stuff. not the economy and not I killed bin Laden. What connects him is emotionally, I care about people, and you can come out of anything. And I do believe he that's what helps him connect as a speaker. I
think he's preaching to the converted, though, when he does stuff like that. I think he's got to kind of branch out into people that want the economy better and, want to do. We understand he's, he's a nice enough guy. He's a passionate speaker when he's reading. And we understand what he wants.
He's a really good reader.
But yeah, great reader. But he's not turning anybody by saying he supports gay marriage. His constituency is still like, okay, we still like you, great, but he's not turning any independents or any Republicans that are on the fence with that one.
I agree with you. I think, but ironically, maybe there's some 16-year-old guy out there who knows he doesn't know he's gay.
Slower.
What?
Just say this slower.
There's a 16-year-old boy.
Oh,
he's at the door, and he, doesn't know what he is sexually because he's been told not to be. And this is kind of a flag-waving moment. So maybe that's some psychological thing that happens to the culture, which moves it forward if a person's like that.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think of Mitt Romney? What do you talk about out here?
He's the anti-Obama vote.
He would be, the two of them would be the best news anchor team ever. Because Mitt would do the weather. He was so good with the weather. You give him a green screen, honestly. We got a guy in L.A., Johnny Mountain, just one of those guys. And Obama as your main newscaster.
Right.
He would be the main guy, you think?
Who do you get for the broad? You got to have a broad.
Lonnie Anderson.
Lonnie Anderson brings it all together. A news team you can trust.
No, you can't.
Did you see Prince Charles do the weather?
Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell would have to come in just to do it.
You guys see Prince Charles do the weather? It's kind of funny.
Where did he do it?
In a weird way.
Charles was being funny on purpose? Or?
Where did he do it?
He had a couple moments, I should say. Maybe I misrepresented that.
In England or here?
In England, man. Okay. It was a big deal. He actually did the weather.
Oh, well.
Want to hear just a piece of this?
Sammy whammy. Oh, it's commercial, Sam.
Advert.
What happened?
That is a whole lifetime now that we never had to sit through advertisements.
I know.
And they don't always give you skip this advertisement.
No, they don't.
They're starting to not do the skip this ad.
Now you just got to sit through it.
Yeah, it's really unfair, but it is smart.
Yeah, it's the only thing that's going to keep them uploading videos is the fact they can make money off it. I mean, otherwise they'll just keep having them taken off.
Well, while you were stalled up, okay. That's the voice I start the national anthem with.
Let's take a look at the weather forecast now. I'm delighted to say we've got a new member of our weather team.
Looks like he just had that removed from his colon.
Yeah.
Well, it's an unsettled picture as we head towards the end of the week.
I've never heard
this afternoon it'll be cold, wet and windy across most of Scotland.
It's like Little Britain.
We're under the influence of low pressure, and this weather front pushing northwards is bringing cloud and outbreaks of rain. The rain, of course, will be heaviest over the borders and around Edinburgh, where it could lead to difficult conditions on the roads.
On the road.
In the west, rain will be lighter and patchier. There will maybe a few drier interludes over Dumfries House in Ayrshire. Aha. There'll be snow.
He's like a villain in a Roger Moore James Bond.
And Aberdeenshire. The potential for a few flurries over Balmoral. Who the hell wrote this script? As the afternoon goes on. The best of the drier and brighter weather will, of course, be over the Northern Isles and the far north of the mainland. So a little hazy sunshine to the Castle of May and Caithness. But a cold day everywhere with temperatures of just 8 Celsius and a brisk northeasterly wind. Thank God it isn't a bank holiday.
Wow, that's the only time I've ever seen him with personality.
I kind of liked it.
And talking, that made him human. Holy shit. Happened.
Mommy, one day I want to do the weather.
Right. Out and about.
Yeah.
He lived a dream. I bet you he got sloppy drunk after that.
She sends him out, though. No, whenever she has large men of color coming over, whenever she has, like, Lennox Lewis coming over to fuck her, she sends Charles out to do the weather or to do something fun.
Don't you have to do the weather?
I'm so fucking irritated. I can't.
Why? The Billy Bob Thornton
annoys me so much.
He's a dick.
It's not him. It's his publicist.
Well, he was a dick to that. We played the audio where he was doing an interview, and all he wanted to do was talk about his band, and the radio hosts were trying to get some other shit done with their interview, and he was just a...
Want to talk some Sling Blade with him?
Remember?
He didn't want to fucking
we
bite.
played that audio.
Yeah, we did.
I'm sure you got to blame the publicist first.
Yeah, they're the ones who say no.
Well, he's...
I almost fired mine recently because she's pitching me for fucking shows, and I get the list before now because apparently she doesn't know that I don't do Stern, and she wanted to pitch me for Stern. Not that that's the worst thing ever, but it's like, do you understand that it's just a show I'm probably never going to do?
Yeah.
If you're my fucking publicist and you don't know that I'm not on that fucking show, you dummy, mind-boggling.
That's disturbing.
It's like I understand.
You pay good money
I
for the
understand
person to
Epix wanting
understand
to
you.
do it because Epix doesn't know. They haven't been working with me for fucking a long time.
Right.
Well, I was just putting the list together.
By the way, Bob Saget.
Shit.
We said no to Jack Black, but we said yes to Bob Saget.
What?
That's what we did.
Thank you, but why did you say no to Jack?
Well, we used to have Jack Black on when he was coming up in the world.
Who we like. He's funny. He's nice.
I don't like him.
No, I don't like him.
Something happened.
Well, yeah.
Something happened.
I never found him particularly amusing, but we've had him on, and I did the Jay Leno show with him one time, and again, he might not have even heard me, but I said hello to him, and he just kind of blew by like a douche, so I was like, fuck.
All of a sudden he started
Were you covered in feces?
I really was, yes.
And you were twitching and blinking?
I was holding 2 of his films.
All of a sudden he started becoming a big deal there in Hollywood and started blowing us off, and then would only come back for the Tenacious D show. So we said no to Jack Black.
Never.
Well, I just know that, you know, for all this, when we were on the Virus tour, which was one of the more fun moments I've had, because it was hanging out with this guy and everybody.
Yeah, it was
Patrice and Louis C.K. and Louis Black, who I don't get to see anybody. But you guys basically helped my friendship level go up, and you also are very supportive of everything. So I thought, why not go on when I'm semi-flaccid in the promotion mode, and just piss off some young publicist right now?
Yeah.
Why aren't you on Stern more, Jim?
I've never done it.
I know. I was just...
That's funny.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah, well.
Go down the hall.
It's not.
What does your mother say? It's something like that. He'd be lucky to have you.
Yes.
The supportive mother says.
It's not that big. It's not a tragic. I don't mean it like it's the worst thing ever. But it's just the idea that she doesn't know the relationships between these shows and the weird nature of them. That's what annoys me.
Is she a young Jewish girl from New York?
Older Jewish. Well, not young, older, but she's older than I am. But it just annoys me, and then take no responsibility for it.
Are you attracted to her?
Not even a little.
Some publicists are cute.
I fucking, dude, I can't stand them. Fucking, they make my jaw tight. I've met some that I like Michael a lot.
Yeah, Michael.
I actually genuinely like
should
him.
say his name because Michael O'Brien is one of the
O'Brien's
nicest
a nice
people.
dude.
But he doesn't fit the mold.
No, not at all.
He loves comedy and he's smart. So.
We got to tell Bob Saget our best publicist moment. We had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in that seat.
Right.
NBA legend, probably easily top 5 greatest NBA players of all time. We saw him getting scolded by his publicist outside our studio because he talked basketball on our show.
Basketball.
Why?
Basketball.
Because they just wanted to talk about the book.
Yelling and screaming at him like, you don't do that, you just talk about the book. It's all about the book.
See, the thing is, people got to tell their publicist.
Berating him right in the hall. We were like, are we really watching Kareem Abdul-Jabbar get yelled at?
He must have fired her after that.
No.
You would think.
No, she's notoriously horrible.
She's been banned.
They banned her from the building.
She's been banned from this building.
She's not really.
I'd like to meet her.
But
somebody should do a documentary about her. I would watch that.
Where's Roland? He knows all the stories, but she was banned from the building, but she came up with him that day.
This building, by the way, is a hard building to get into.
It really is.
You got to get dots and things, and I had to bring an ID. I never bring an ID.
ID, come on, you're Bob Saget, for fuck's sake.
I tried to tell that. They don't know that.
You don't carry a wallet with you or no?
Well, I do for the condom. Because you never know.
The one condom.
I have a California ID and a condom. I don't take a... No, I don't carry... I have a wallet. I had an interesting hotel story. I locked my wallet. I had no money, so I had to take a cab and have my friend... I was like a dirty loser hooker. And my friend had to pay for the cab when I got there, take me to dinner, and then put me in a cab with cash.
Where was your wallet?
It was locked in the safe, and I had 30 minutes, and I didn't have time. It says it starts counting down when you've tried too many combos on the safe. So it's like
shit, like
opposite,
a fucking movie.
Some espionage movie. In 30 minutes, I cannot get my wallet again in 30 minutes. And then there was blood on the shower curtain, and I didn't know where that came from, and that was like neck level. So I figured somebody was strangled in there.
Yeah, someone was choked and killed.
Yeah, and killed.
Nice hotel.
I liked it. It's really pretty. I'm staying in the Barton Fink. It's down the town. It's down the town.
Roland, you want to talk about this or no? The look on your face.
She was an image consultant is her title.
Oh,
For
really?
Cream, yeah.
Is that her?
I told you I have my suspicions on that relationship.
No, she
was evil.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
she was
she's
yelling and
screaming at
screaming.
everybody.
She was yelling and screaming at everyone because she was in that booth going, "They're not talking about the book," screaming. We had a really good interview with the guy.
Plugs.
Commemorative
Once you plug
John
it
Wilkes
once,
booth.
twice, and third time, she goes, rap.
Oof.
She's a fucking fat monster.
That she was.
A fat, ugly monster. And the problem is, because she's attached to Kareem, nobody says, shut the fuck up, you fat bitch.
Right.
Shut up.
Is she tall or is she short?
She's short.
I wouldn't know her if
She's
she
a
walked in
mess.
right. If she fucking walked in right now with Han Solo frozen, I wouldn't recognize her. I fucking hate all of them. I really do. I fucking hate all of them.
Jimmy's out of his mind. Yeah, we're mad about the Billy Bob Thornton thing.
I can't express to you how annoyed I am.
happy.
Because we give him a good
wasn't his
interview.
personal, it was the
book. And that's what the best thing is. These dumb book people, hey, assholes, your industry is drying up.
We sell books here.
Well, you wrote a book. I'm working on one, so I'll come back in a year.
Yes.
It's really about this show this morning. The entire book.
Gotta write it.
Chapter 4. Jim was still noticeably upset about the publicist.
But it's almost like these book publicists, you fucking stupid assholes. Nobody's buying books anymore.
Yeah.
Where are you doing your signings? There's 2 Barnes & Noble left, fuckhead. I'm in the Time Warner building. The fucking Borders is gone.
Right.
Yeah.
You fucking
There's one
dummies.
Barnes & Noble on like 80-something
in
Street.
45th Street.
Yeah,
That's it. We got 2 in
Buddy
Manhattan,
Guardian shut
basically.
down.
It's all Amazon. And you can,
No
Kindle
joke.
books sold well, though.
I wrote 2. They both hit the list. We sell books on this show. It's actually a much better show than people would think. And the fucking annoyance I have with the publicist not knowing that. If it was, again, a Bette Midler or somebody who wrote a book that's totally out of our demo, you get it. But this is completely in our demo. Yeah. And they're doing other things that are in our demo. But this fucking dummy just said, and they're probably not doing Stern either.
No.
How, wow, way to sell books.
What a dummy.
Because you guys saw a lot of books for that Sean
And
guy.
and so would Howard.
Did she have a pretty face at all?
Military guy.
I didn't see her.
Yeah.
Oh, who?
The
Publicist.
The soldier guy. He's
The Navy SEAL guy, yeah.
Yeah, you saw tons of books for him.
Yeah, I know. We sell books here.
They're just dummy. That's HarperCollins is the ones that did the book. It's a subsidiary of HarperCollins. I forget the name of it. Somebody told me. But
William Moreau.
Dopes.
But Jimmy,
Dopes.
Yeah, no, Howard.
Dopes. Smart move. Way to sell books.
Jimmy
Go
will
to
be
the Comedy Channel, you dummies.
Jimmy will be good in about 6 hours, Bob. By the way, so
What do you have 6 hours?
I get very defensive with stuff like this.
Yeah, I don't blame
It
you.
annoys me so much when people pass on the show who should do the show, and I know they're passing on the show because they're ignorant and they're not good at their jobs.
Well, I also have a relationship with you guys, so and a lot of people do. Then I kind of want to. I miss you.
Yeah, I haven't been around
No,
a while.
I mean in a gay, hold
In
a
a
guy
gay
and
way.
jack him off kind
be
of
in a
way.
gay
I want to meet with you. Again.
We did have
I
fun
want to meet again.
And you're still married to the same.
Fuck yeah,
That's
I'm good.
awesome.
I'm good.
I have a very good relationship.
Yeah.
I'm dating that publicist.
She's a wonderful woman.
Hey, you know we had Jodie Sweetin in here.
I did not know that. Was
Did I
her
ever
book?
talk to you about this?
We never spoke
All
about
right.
it.
The best part is
Great.
She's a nice girl.
she's a very nice
Yeah.
girl, and she has amazing tits.
She's. I can't.
Oh, my
I can't
God.
look below her nose.
Well, because to you, she'll always be just a little girl, right?
Kid, yeah.
A little kid. How old was she when the show ended?
Well, I told the judge she was.
Yeah.
Let's see. How old was she when it ended? God, probably 15 or something.
And we have a video because we interviewed her, and the whole time Jimmy is just taking peeks of her tits.
Jeez, that's so unlike him.
It's hilarious. He can't help himself.
Everywhere he looks, there's a hand to hold on to.
He just keeps looking.
I'm close with. I just landed the other day, and I said to Samos, "Where are you?" Because he was in New York. He did a Beach Boys show, and
What do you mean a Beach Boys show?
he was at the Beacon with them for a couple
does that,
nights.
the
He
Beach
goes and
Boys.
plays drums on Kokomo because he was on the recording.
Because he was on the video, remember that?
Oh shit, I forgot.
So I
about that.
text him, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'm sick." Turns out we're at the same hotel.
Really?
I'm bringing him vitamin C. The show's even gayer now than it was when it existed.
Yeah.
I'm bringing him vitamins and shit.
Oh, is that a video of... wow, look at that.
You don't even need the audio. You just look at Jimmy's eyes. He tries. He blinks. He keeps looking down.
Is that you?
He's the man.
I was probably about 14. I mean, I'd probably had a sip of alcohol here and there, but really nothing. I mean, not anything substantial. But at that point, it was actually
See your eyes, Jimmy.
Jimmy's just frazzled, darting down.
That's great. Little champagne
Right.
for the toast.
that was actually like three
this.
bottles of red wine. Like they started pouring it.
All right, I hope she.
Now, see,
I hope
that's-
she's doing well, Bob.
She seems to be. She's
I hope
got
so.
a
She was
baby.
really nice. We liked her a lot.
She's got babies. She's
A
very
couple
happy.
babies, right?
Yep. And her husband's a nice guy. I've known him a long time.
Yeah. I hope she comes back. We had a good time with her.
Want me to call her?
Yeah, let's do it
fun.
right now. You see the Olsen twins?
I haven't seen him this trip yet. I always see him. I do my scleroderma benefit here in town. I'm doing it October 22nd again at Caroline's. They always they were there last year.
Philanthropic of you.
You know, my sister died of it. I'm trying to help
Yes.
people with it. I'm not, what am I going to do? They died of this horrible disease as opposed to the good ones.
As opposed to dying of the
No,
good
what
ones,
what
yeah.
makes this
Great
one horrible?
diseases.
I
But
hear
you-
this one's a
it's terrible.
motherfucker.
It hits your internal organs and your, a lot of pulmonary hypertension.
Yeah.
This is your demo.
Yeah, there you go.
Pulmonary hyper. Oh my God, he's talking about us. It's when your lungs close down and your esophagus. Scleroderma
Ow.
means hardening of the skin. So it was a bad out to watch. So we're trying to.
Is it hard to breathe when you have that?
Terrible, yeah. It's hard to swallow, which cuts out your dating life.
Oh man.
But it's it's scleroderma means hardening of the skin. So Seth Meyers has already agreed to do it. We do it at Caroline's October 22nd. I bring you out, but I think they might think you have it.
I never get invited to stuff like this.
I would invite you.
Jimmy.
I revere you. Your stand-up kills me. I can't.
Where
and you would actually be perfect for it. We always have really funny. Colin did it last time. Seinfeld did it, which you're very similar to Jerry.
I am, yes.
Where are they at with the cure?
They're doing pretty well. Johns
Are they?
Hopkins is one of the centers that we fund, the
Is that-
Scleroderma Research Foundation, and they got like 3,000 patients, so there's more clinical trials.
Is that a stem cell thing?
It can be, but that's not what's curing people. What's curing is kind of the cocktail drugs, similar to how you've been able to cure cancer and AIDS when you can.
Right.
So they there's a new drug called Clear. There's all this different stuff.
How old was your sister?
She was 47.
Jeez.
How long she have it?
She had it only for 3 years. I guess she may have had it her whole life. I don't know. Or they say, some people say it's autoimmune. I'm told they're not fully correct. It's vascular. It's your
What was the
blood's
first
off.
sign?
I think there was some in my shower on the curtain. That
Yeah, right.
What was
From
the
that
first sign
hotel.
she had? Was it in the
She
hands?
stopped watching my television appearances. That's the first sign
Oh,
that people
Jesus.
can get it. If people watch me on TV, they can stay healthy.
Yes, well, they can focus on that misery and their own physical.
It was her fingertips.
It was, right? Same with Lucia, I think.
Raynaud's arthritis. It looks like when your fingertips turn blue and stuff.
Oh no, I think I got that.
No,
got
you don't
blue
have
fingertips?
that. You just had whooping cough.
I
You just
know.
made everyone look at their fingertips
And then,
out
yeah,
there.
that was Lucian's fingers, I think, is where it started.
Lucian had it.
Yeah,
and,
it's in the fingers it starts.
he was a sweet man.
Is that the one
I
where
didn't like him at all. He was fucking nasty to comedians. He might
was?
have fucking
I only
horrible.
knew him sick, so I was trying to
Oh,
help
you
him, so-
okay? Yeah. Different.
is that the disease where you could get a double lung heart transplant?
I don't know about
I
that.
had a friend whose wife had a double lung heart transplant, and it sounds like it was
There's
this
so many
disease.
lung diseases, though, but that are.
I got to find out now. And I went to dinner with them after the double lung heart transplant. It was one of the most bizarre nights I ever spent.
How is she doing now?
We've lost touch a little bit, but last I checked, she was doing great.
I don't blame you. I only talk to people who have their own lungs and heart.
I hate people that have fake lungs.
She's sitting there with someone
I
else's
had my lungs done.
Someone else's shit.
How do you go through life knowing you got someone else's lungs and heart in you? That's so weird. And she was breathing a little weird because she was still getting used to it.
Right.
So there was like as she was breathing and talking.
My dad had a friend who had 2 heart transplants, and he's alive today. My dad's dead, but this guy is like 89. He had 2 heart transplants.
How did he get on the list twice?
I don't know. He's a lucky fucker.
They
It's
give him
like-
a bad one the first time, or was it just?
Actually, the helicopter had to come in to take the other one out, and then tags him to put the new one in.
God bless him. Two hearts.
2 hearts in one.
Damn. Wow, man.
But
he must have had money.
He didn't have any money. He worked for a supermarket company, a meat company. I think they just replaced him with a cow's heart or
How that
something.
works.
I wonder if they could do that. Just take like a goat.
I think they tried with like the baboon heart. They put it in a kid once. And
my dad had pig shit
Your
in
body just really
He
says,
had
get
pig
that
shit
out
in
of me.
My dad had pig shit in his.
The pig heart?
No, they went pig valves.
Pig valve.
They did
Right.
the pig valves. He had
For your heart, really?
Yeah, he had a pig valve.
Is it when it's a valve? It's like the sphincter of a pig. You
I
take
guess.
out the butthole,
I guess. I
take
don't
the
know.
asshole of a pig out, and they put it where your heart is.
It's a heart valve.
Why wouldn't they? Oh, I guess they're making human organs now.
Yeah.
Ugh. They do something though with the valve to make it so your body doesn't really attack it.
Yeah, there's medicine. That rejection medicine, but that fucks you up. It makes your skin all
that fucks
weird
you up.
and glowy. But that's what you have to take.
But they do treat the
because you have to stay on it.
They treat the valves and stuff where you don't have to take as much of those drugs anymore because they kind of take out the shit in the valve that your body goes get it out of here.
So your body welcomes the pig valve.
Yes, welcome pig valve.
I just wouldn't take a pig valve. I don't think.
No?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not religious or anything.
You would take.
I just don't
whatever,
dig on
keep you going.
swine.
It just sounds like you're having sex with a pig.
It's a filthy animal.
Do you think people have their sphincters replaced?
Boy, I don't know if that can be done. Can you donate your asshole?
I'd love to.
To that publicist.
Yeah. Here, eat this, stupid. Hope you hit the bestseller list. Good luck.
A donor sphincter.
That's just dumb.
Don't do our show. Here's my sphincter.
We have a match. Guys on a helicopter with a cooler with an asshole in it.
I would love to tap him and go, do you know how dumb this person is? I would love to tell him that.
Well, we might have that opportunity. It arrives at 10. Let's do it.
Oh, do you got this person coming at 10?
Well, Billy Bob is going to be in here at 10.
With the next... Who's in here?
Ron and Fez. But they're on, 11?
I think so.
So Billy Bob's going to make the rounds to the gay station, the black station, the book station.
What is he, the president?
I know, right? He's amazing. An amazing man. But not our show.
Are you ever going to do a virus again?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we
should have done it this summer. We got lazy. Maybe next summer now.
That one that I did, that was the one that was the last one for a while, right?
Which one did you do?
Oh, right.
You did Detroit, I think.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
We were in
I
Detroit.
did a few of them. I did
a few.
I did Philly,
We
I
did a
did
bunch,
Boston.
God, that
really
lineup was amazing.
Yeah, that was a crazy lineup.
The first Boston one we did had Tracy closing it. It was outside of... We couldn't get in Boston because of that fucking sickening mayor. So it was outside of Boston.
I was there.
Right. Tracy Morgan went on last.
I did one. The reason I brought it up is a couple months ago I did the one at the Gibson, which used to be the Universal Amphitheater in L.A., and Larry King opened it, and Jim Jeffries was on it, and Eddie Izzard, who's pretty brilliant.
Yeah.
And I brought Stamos out while I was singing Danny Tanner Is Not Gay. It was a beautiful show. It was actually an amazing show. It made me miss the 8-person lineup of people that you regard highly. And you want to listen to the other people.
How was Larry King? We've had him in twice.
He was interesting.
We love him. But how is his stand-up? Does he pull it off?
Yeah, he tells stories.
Right.
It's, he stands there and he's not shaking or anything, which is good.
Yeah, that's always good.
And he's like, what I did, do we have a caller? He just brought his wife out for a second. She took a bow. And he did some jokes, did some old jokes, told a couple stories.
Was he divorced and had a new wife by the end of the act? Because that would be interesting.
No, he loves her. And they have 2 kids together or something. He was telling me I should, have another family again. Suggested it.
Well, that's him.
Just
have another family. Go ahead, do it.
There's nothing wrong with that. Some people do that. Do you come from homes where they had one family and then started another one?
Very odd.
No.
Anyone I've known for those type of situations have always been girls of questionable, promiscuous, let's say. Yeah.
Ethics.
Yeah, girls don't like when their fathers leave and start up new families. And it makes Christmas real fucking pleasant, too.
It's a bad independent film.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
I went out with one of those.
Holidays.
I was
Me
married
and Ann
to
went
one.
out with one of those.
I was married to one.
Different, but yeah, all of a sudden
the father left on Christmas Eve and fucking just started a new family somewhere else and ditched the old family. And every Christmas I had to hear, what happened to me on Christmas? Yeah. What's happening to me every fucking Christmas Eve? You're making it miserable.
Is it possible that he was trying to be like Santa, and that's the night that he had to go do his philanthropic work?
I probably brought that up to try to shut her up.
To be fair, though,
maybe he's bringing gifts to children.
Yes,
to be fair, what a dick.
Here's your
couldn't
pig
wait one
sphincter.
day.
Oh, I know.
One stupid
Believe
day,
me.
you were
That's
already
how
miserable.
annoying his wife must have been.
No kidding.
He had to get out on Christmas.
But get the fuck
One
over it.
fucking day.
You know what a
ruining
cunt you have to be to
Christmas,
chase a guy out on Christmas forever?
Wow. Yes.
That's how Jimmy
I
looks, guys.
absolutely do know a guy. Oh, my God.
Just for that, you're not going to get your Benoit balls I bought you.
You probably just wanted to save some money, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's a dick move.
I have a question for you guys.
Oh,
What do you, there's so many podcasts now, which is, last time I was here, it's been 2 years since I was here, And I was on, I mean, it's fucking everybody.
Everyone's got one.
Has one. I did Jim Jeffries the other day. I did Jay Moore's.
Yeah. Jay's got to go in, yeah. What's the deal?
I just, you guys, it's a completely different world.
Yeah, it's crazy. Now, we wish we could do an hour a week. That'd rule.
And then it sits on iTunes. But I don't know, you would never do one, right? You're here.
Oh, God, we would do it in a second.
I would like to do it in addition to this. I'd be bored just doing an hour a week. It's nothing. I like doing...
it could be the best of. You do that anyway.
4 hours a day.
Yeah. Right.
I really do. I mean, I love
in order to tee it up and to get the thoughts out and to
it's relaxing. It's fun. It's like we play around, we talk.
It is true,
To do an hour a day even would be
goes by
fucking
too
awful.
fast.
Hour a day.
And for me as a guest...
It would rule.
They asked me if I wanted to do a podcast. It's like, I had too much going on that where I've got to do that every day, and then you're watching
No, you do 1 hour a week.
That's what they're
perfect
doing?
for you. Yeah, because you got other shit going on. Maybe it wouldn't work for us because we don't have other shit going on. But you guys, it's perfect. 1 hour.
You guys
a week.
could have other shit going on if you wanted, but this is a
We
job.
should release a podcast to support the radio show.
Yes,
but to just do a podcast.
That's what you could do. Take the best moments. You won't get anything out of me today.
We'd love to do that.
No, just so we're.
I fucking hate Billy Bob and the publicist.
Oh, Billy Bob's
best moment
great.
of the day.
No, just so we're in that world. I brought it to the attention of the guys down the hall. They still haven't gotten really back to us on it.
No,
I'm like, it's a whole world we should be involved with, no matter what. Because there's a lot of material. We've been on satellite 8 years now. There's a lot of material we'll never play again. That's really good.
You've got crazy shit you've done.
Yeah, so you just throw that on
put
an
it up
hour
on-
podcast just so we're in that world.
You should. It should be
and it
a
would
bet-
turn them on to hopefully the satellite show.
You can get some guy. It's not him. He's getting married. He's going to be a bit too busy. But somebody should comb through all the stuff and
Yes.
I tried, bro.
pearls and
And just come up with some shit, do a best of.
Like everything else, it just lays on a desk for literally years.
Yeah.
I met a woman that way.
Years. You see these lights?
Yeah.
These beautiful. It took almost 2 years to get these.
It's
2
like the federal
years.
It's like the Air Force.
Yeah.
That's what we're dealing with. So to get these guys to understand that a podcast would be good for the show and the company, I don't know.
What's the iTunes of it all? That's all that.
Yeah, but
shit,
we'd be on that iTunes list. People
Yeah,
are
you
on
should be.
iTunes all the
I
time.
thought
It would
you
be a
were on
great
there.
exposure.
You're not on there?
We might be illegally.
The fact that we don't have a weekly podcast, which would have like an hour or an hour and a half a week of the best of the radio show, the fact that some people don't understand the promotional value, it's like there's nothing I hate more than just dummies.
Yeah.
And that's just dumb.
Yeah.
I could see not wanting to give away 4 hours a day of content, of course, because you want people to...
But an hour of stuff we're not going to play anyway, it's perfect.
Perfect.
You could take every
Bob,
single one of these broadcasts.
Was your goal to just piss off Jimmy?
I've been doing it multiple times. Watch this. How's stand-up going? Are you loving it still? You've been doing this how many years? Because I'm starting to love it right now, but I'm working on the new hour that you just shot your hour.
I started in 1990, so I would say, what are we in now? Almost 22 years.
Right.
Yeah, I just shot the hour and I'm back. I'm just doing new stuff now.
So now you go up, are you doing gigs or you go to the cellar and you just
Cellar,
work it
and I
out?
bounce around the city and I do 15, 20. I was really enjoying Travolta, but unfortunately that fucking case is going to be wrapped up quick.
Yeah.
Right,
So
right.
that's fucking a good
No.
6 minutes down the toilet.
We got the Royal Caribbean guy. We got audio
that?
Oh, really? Okay.
of what happened.
Oh,
But I hope he sues. No, not that I want these Travolta to get sued. I just want this to keep going. I'm doing Leno at the end of June to promote my special. I want to talk about Travolta. I don't want it to be out of the news already.
Yeah.
I just
Maybe you
need
should somehow get in and massage him.
Well, I should. Yeah,
Find
I
out
should
where
just-
he's staying and just say, I got a free massage from Mr. Travolta.
Well, I should sue him for turning me on with his stories.
Stories of massage.
Why am I having these feelings?
And sue him for
Taboo.
$200 for new pants.
I watched Face Off 4 times today.
Yeah.
Why don't
That's
we
what it's
have-
about. It was originally called Wipe Your Face Off.
That's funny.
It only took me 90 minutes.
And we want to thank Bob Saget for stopping by today.
That's funny, dude.
We do have to take a break. That's
That
a killer line, brother. I don't have to tell
There's
you.
the podcast.
Bob Saget on Twitter. Tour starts May 25th in Kansas City, Missouri. All dates are up on bobsaget.com. When do we get to see you in New York?
I'll be here. I'll
For
be
one of
here.
these dates,
I'll
I mean.
shoot the special and then I'll come here like a man.
All right, we'll figure it out.
So you're just going to go out and do a lot of weekends together. Do you have
A lot of
you
them.
have some new stuff already?
It's a new hour. I'm doing the new hour.
Oh, you are?
Which is
Okay.
what I love about it.
Still dirty?
It's pretty filthy. I didn't think it was, but then I've just been doing it. And
I know we bring it up every time, but to go to a Bob Saget show and see those Full House people going, what the fuck?
And they're bringing more older people
It's
now.
hilarious.
I got 16-year-olds and 80-year-olds,
Right.
and some people in between. But they don't. They look, Grandma.
It's unbelievable to see.
And
that.
I mean well, but I can't. I'm just telling people not to fuck animals, pretty much. I got about 10 minutes on that.
And people just didn't know you were always kind of a dirty guy.
It's just, and it's.
They had no idea.
It's a real sweat lodge for me.
It's fun.
I feel very comfortable.
It's fun to watch.
Thank
All right,
you.
Bob, we're going to take a break. Bob Saget, everyone, our pal. Are you sick of eating the same old boring options for lunch? Well, here's an idea. Break out of the same old and try something new. Quiznos. They brought the Quiznos in yesterday, and we destroyed it. We were very happy with what they gave us yesterday. Thank you, Quiznos. Head to Quiznos today. Try over 25 new craveable menu items, including the new Chicken Milano, the savory new sandwich made with all natural chicken piled high on artisan bread, toasted to perfection with melted mozzarella and an Italian 3-cheese blend, topped with fresh tomatoes and a seasonal lettuce blend, and the big flavor of smoky sun-dried tomato and basil pesto. That's a lot of shit in one sandwich. I hope they don't mind the word shit in their live read. But I meant that in a nice way, Bob
And it's
Saget.
a good result from a delicious meal.
Yeah, it's a lot going on in that sandwich. I actually had that one yesterday. It was delicious, Anthony. Quiznos' new menu is loaded with flavor from sandwiches, flatbreads, and sub sliders. Jimmy had the sub sliders. He couldn't stop eating the sub sliders. To salads and wraps. Before you head out to lunch, go to Quiznos.com to check out the new menu items. I'm trying to make Quiznos sound exciting. You
It
notice?
does. I want one.
All right, good. Sign up for the Q Club for your access to exclusive deals and savings. Escaping the boredom of an ordinary lunch, head to Quiznos today. Try one of their 25 new menu items like the new Chicken Milano on your favorite artisan bread. You'll feel like your mouth just took a trip to Italy.
I can't say anything. It won't be good.
Why?
I would just say something filthy. I don't want to say
They can cut that part out.
All right. You mean like a pig sphincter?
All right.
Can they put that on there?
I don't know.
Can they put cheese from my balls on there? I would eat that if it was on a Quiznos sub.
The bread would make it tasty, I think.
That's why Jim's in the toilet right now. He loved that Quiznos.
He really
And when he
is.
sits, I've been in the toilet so many times with Jim, and he just takes dumps.
Yeah, he likes
and he's
to
happy
dump.
about it.
He doesn't mind dumping.
No.
Right now, he might be dumping something that
He
he ate
makes a
yesterday on the show.
Quiznos sub. It's the size of one, same
Right.
metric weight.
Quiznos, I got to do the, how do you do M? No, I don't do it that way. Because look, all the M's are together, so... you
Mine's
don't-
like this. Mine's like...
All right, do that. Toasty.
Sirius XM. Sirius XM. Yeah, this is the Opie and Anthony Show.
We're hanging with Bob Saget today.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you, Bob.
I feel like I'm being fluffed.
We were going to the bathroom, and Bob told me that when he pisses, it reminds him of an ex-girlfriend.
For some
Why's that?
reason, it's like a mantra. Her name comes up, but only when I urinate.
That's it.
Why did she stand when she did it too?
She did. She used to stand behind me. We would cross swords, and I would feel threatened.
Why only when you pee?
I don't know, but I laugh out loud sometimes when that happens because I can't believe it's happening. I don't think of her all the time. You know, it's just occasionally.
What kind of relationship did you have with her?
We just peed on each other.
You peed on each other.
No, it wasn't like that. But I don't know. I don't know why. She was probably one of my unhealthiest relationships. I was divorced, and it was new, and she was a nice person, and all those disclaimers that you would say before you said the other thing that you think of her when you pee.
But the post-divorce relationship, always the best one. Always so healthy and stable.
Divorce is hard as shit. Like, I have people die, but divorce, I think, is harder than just about anything.
Yeah.
I think.
What was going on with this girl? I need to know. What was her problem?
With
you?
She had publicist genetics.
Oh,
really?
She had a very outgoing personality. She was...
Did she get loud in public?
Yes. late night drinking and arguing at 2 in the morning.
The scene
that kind
maker?
of stuff.
The
Those
scene
scenes,
maker.
good scenes.
Yeah.
You could see in her face, no matter how far away your helicopter was, how upset she was. It was like
that sucks.
You could have a telephoto lens, and you'd be able to register that Bob's in trouble right now.
Yeah.
And you could feel it spatially.
How long did you date her?
I think about a year. I haven't had many girlfriends between. It was a marriage and then a few girlfriends. It feels like I've got it right. Because now when I urinate, I just think about myself.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's healthy.
Think about my
You're getting
penis
healthy.
and my urine.
Were you joking in the bathroom when you said you also think of another girlfriend when you shit?
I was joking.
Okay, I never know with you though.
Yeah.
All right, because
Well, yeah, I've never really thought of another person.
when you were shitting,
Not a person.
right?
Creatures.
Right.
You always bring up wild animal sex and stuff. And I was in the bathroom with you once, years ago, at the other station, and you were taking a crap, and you were really excited about it.
Really?
Yeah, you just said how much you loved to take a good, firm dump.
Oh, I don't remember. I
Yeah.
believe you. 'Cause I really do. That was no lie, Bob.
No, see how we don't change?
Yeah.
You can go, oh, I definitely said that.
Yeah.
Most indubitably.
Yeah, that sounds like me. But if I would have said watery shits are the best, I'd be like, you're confusing me with someone else. But
And what's odd is when you go into a bathroom, like at an airport, you got to find the first class lounge or whatever the hell they call them. But I just, no matter what, you go in other people's feces rooms. It just, I don't like anybody's. I'd rather hold my shit in.
God, I don't think twice about it. I don't care.
You just do it.
Wow.
I can't breathe the other air. I know it's your shit, and I know it's in the air. It's in my lungs.
Long Island Railroad bathroom. I don't give a fuck. I'll sit right down. Sometimes I won't even wipe the seat.
So you're smart. You're a
care.
man. It's like the army.
I don't know
Jim,
if I'm a man. There's a lot of
Army or
guys
prison,
that don't like doing that for some reason.
I'm a fucking
I don't
gentleman
even think
when I
twice.
shit.
You're a gentleman. Yeah, you. By the
Wear a
way, I
top hat and
remember
a cane.
staying in the toilet longer when Jim was in there, and he was taking I don't think your dump smelled at all. And I was underneath my head was under there. I was inhaling. I was trying to see what you'd eaten.
Oh, Jimmy's terrible.
My gases are fucking putrid.
Yeah.
I've never been around that.
You will be soon.
Well, I was here one time. We talked about this, I think, on the air once, where I got a text from you.
Oh, yeah.
And we exchanged numbers. We were all excited, and you were like, "Hey, can you give a brother a hand?" I was out there doing Broadway. I was doing that Drowsy Chaperone, and I got a text. I'm sitting there with my kids. Can you give a brother a hand?
Yeah, I'm going to need a helping hand or something, which was the code word. I would talk to the masseuse who should come over and jerk me off.
And he goes, "I'm not kidding. I mean it." And then I went, Jim, it's Saget.
Oh, man.
I texted back. He went, "Holy fuck! I meant I was saying this to a chick to tell her to jerk me off."
Yeah, it was this chick with a giant fat pussy who used to come over.
He said, "Sorry, buddy.
How'd you make that mistake?
You know how
The second I thought he wanted to jerk me off, I was like, I like Jim. Wait a minute."
You ever mix up a text? It happens all the time. I still had that one saved, I believe.
And Happy Mother's Day.
I make sure, man. There's some texts I send out where I'm like, look at the name, look at this. Look at the picture you attached.
Yeah, the worst is email, too, when you do that. You just
once
something.
you hit send,
Gmail
there's no
is good
taking
for
it
that.
back.
Yeah.
Where you fucking, everyone in the chain gets it.
Yeah. When you were
Well,
telling
gonorrhea is really bad. Look at this picture. It goes out to everybody.
when you were telling the story, I thought Jimmy did that just to fuck with you.
No.
Oh, that's fucking totally
Totally true. He thought I was this girl that was going to come over.
That's funny.
I laughed out loud.
Of
And my
course.
daughters were there, which makes it a little
I
buzzkill.
got a little creepy.
It started creepy and ended worse.
Boy, you got to watch some of that shit, man. Like what you're sending out.
Oh, fuck yeah, man.
Oof. Oh,
And we do it.
man.
I like to answer fast, so I have it off my
Yeah,
OCD
yeah.
plate. That doesn't help.
No, because you could really screw up. I've done it before, but it's been pretty innocent shit I've sent. But when I think, you want to get that photo and attach it, you're like, did I attach the right photo? Let me make sure again.
Right.
Because, you don't want to send that one to mom.
What about all those
She's seen
people
it
that
already.
they're on like sleeping pills, and I like old friends of mine, and maybe they're divorced, and all of a sudden the lady, right, I'm not being misogynistic, the lady sends me at 3 a.m. with her entire address book, something that says, hey, I'm really sorry that I sent out that last spam, because my computer's got a virus or something. And it's a Mac. It doesn't have a virus. She's just on sleeping pills.
She's fucked up.
And she went into some bad site that sells something, or it's porn, or You don't even have to hit anything to get on porn anymore. You just put in the letter B, and it's like
great.
balls in your mouth is the number one hit.
Or teeth.
Got it. You got an ambient story there, sir.
I was on a plane, and this was an outrage, actually. We were, they let a guy on a flight, and it was a United flight out of L.A. I can't remember where I was going. It was a couple weeks ago because I was on ambient. No, I can't remember because I can't remember. And they bring this guy on who's in this, this looks like some monster, CGI, Star Wars bar kind of guy, moving slow, and he's on Ambien. And they take him to a seat, and he's looking around like he's psychotic.
Shit.
I thought he was just I mean, this is a horrible thing to say, just a mentally ill man, that they were going to, he's going to a home or something.
Right, they got to fly him to the hospital.
Take him to the center and be taken care of, and
The institute.
try to work with him again and get his brain back, his sling-bladed mind. And so they put him in the seat, and then he starts yelling out weird things. And I said to the flight attendant, and I don't know why they talk to me, but they'll tell me anything simply because of my
Saget
factory.
Yes.
So she says, I said, what's going on? She said, well, he's on Ambien. She shouldn't be telling me this.
Yeah.
She goes, he took an Ambien, and it was before the flight, so he took it a little early. I said, yeah, maybe like the drink cart is a good time to
Wow,
to take
man.
it. And they kept coming over to him going, are you okay? Are you okay? And he was disruptive and loud, but moving around and kept standing up. And they wouldn't escort him off the plane, so we took off with this guy in the
This
seat.
lunatic.
Because if you're drunk, if you put a totally smashed person on a plane, you got to get rid of him.
Yeah.
How was he the rest of the flight? Did he eventually conk out?
He did, actually. I think he shit his pants, but he was far back enough away from me. But
They do tell you everything, don't they?
they tell me everything.
They recognize, because Saget is such a recognizable guy. We forget because we know him, but
It's like being in a Big Bird suit. Because I was in two family shows, And they tell me everything. And it's usually like, oh, my family and I still watch that. Or a lot of times they're like, you're so dirty.
Yeah.
And it's always the flight attendants that are, they're just my age and
My
walking around.
kids love you. They watch the show.
Well, you walked through an airport with him.
Yeah. It was fucking
was crazy,
bizarre.
right?
We met on that plane.
Yeah, it was the next day you were doing this show.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, Bob Saget. Hi, Anthony. You're doing our show tomorrow. And it's like, oh, cool. Yeah, let's walk to the fucking baggage claim. And yeah, people just, they don't stop.
It's a nice
you're a
thing.
tall gentleman.
You like it, Bob?
I do. I like people, basically. I've been loving, if I'm in a mode where I'm a little bit more agoraphobic, I kind of just stay home.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm out in tour mode, I'm out working.
Yeah.
And so that makes me a little more accessible. And then people are usually really nice. Sometimes they just say dumb shit.
do you only do carry-on? So you don't have to stop at the baggage
I thought
claim?
you said karaoke. I do karaoke in my act now. I don't. I check luggage. Like this trip, I was gone for 8 days.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I had to bring
Kind of
suit
hard to
and-
just carry on 8 days worth of
Yeah,
clothes.
but I'm saying, for you just
You
stand
would,
there.
right?
What's that?
Would you do 8 days with the carry-on?
Oh, no, I couldn't with a carry-on. No, I would take a bag if I had to. But I'm not going to get recognized like you are. I mean,
The fact they're charging now for bags, even
Yeah.
like first bags. It was okay if it's over a certain weight or if it's over a certain number. Now it's every piece of luggage. So it's fucking up everything because now everybody just wants to carry on. So they overpack. They got too much carry-on.
Oh, right.
They're trying to go through security with all their possessions
And
now.
they're mad. They're mad because if I'm privileged to be in first class and they want to put their bag in there, I'm sorry, that's reserved. It's like you can only, if you're in first class, you have to shit in the first class bathroom.
Right.
You can't have a coach person come up.
I agree.
Exactly.
I want to
It's an
rat them
outrage.
out when they do. When I see them drop it and keep walking out and go, you fuck.
They call them on it. Sometimes
I
really,
love it.
They panther them.
Oh, man, when I see somebody from Coach put their luggage in first class, I wait till they do it. Then I open the hatch, I take it out, I throw it back down the aisle. Take your shit and keep it back there with you people.
I had a guy, it was very strange. He had 2 sons with him. He was in first class.
Oh.
And his wife was in the back. And he said she liked it back there because she was alone, got to be away from the sons. And his son wanted to watch a movie, and the guy says to me, can I borrow your laptop for my kid to watch a movie?
Ew.
That's what I'm thinking, right? And 2 things go on, which is one is I want the kid to shut up for the flight. Second thing is I have to write today. Am I going to take a nap? I'm so tired. maybe I'll give the kid the laptop. Then I'm thinking, what if there's porn on it? Then where have this kid's hands been? He's 11. He's just starting to jack.
Fuck that.
So his hands are covered in his own little pre-spooge. So then I go and I give him my laptop. Then the dad goes, oh, let's not watch this 80-minute movie. Let's take out Harry Potter 9. So he puts in a 3-hour-plus movie. The kid doesn't get to see the end of it because the battery died. And now I get this little post-spooge little thing. I Purelled it. I got to the hotel and I just vaccinated.
Here's why that father's a cocksucker. Because he lets first of all, his wife doesn't like it back in coach. He only had enough. There was enough tickets, and he took himself up in first. And then he fucking wants to have you entertain his shitty kids.
Well, in his defense, he kept asking the flight attendant that he wanted to switch and move back to coach.
Oh, okay.
He wanted to be so he could be in a line with his 2 sons, and his kids were cute, especially the heavier set one that wanted to jack off to my web.
Yeah.
but I think he was.
I never would have done that. Never.
Now, you don't ask somebody for their laptop is like saying, can I borrow your testicles?
Yeah, that's like your personal
because they've
fucking
been
everything.
on your laptop.
I wouldn't give him my laptop if this kid was having a fucking heart attack and it would help him. Hey, look, my kid's going to die. Well, sorry.
Here's the instructional DVD of how to save your son from a heart attack.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, you can't borrow
Sorry,
this.
I'm watching a movie.
Would you have been polite, though, Jimmy, when you told him no?
I would have said, look, sir, I would have said there's things on here that nobody should see. Sorry.
Right.
Under no circumstances would have got my laptop for his fucko kid.
Are you a Mac guy or
a Mac guy?
See, that's the thing, too. If you open one application, everything. Oh, you can't. There's too much erasing of history to go through. You open one QuickTime file, and then it's your grandmother and a cow.
Well, not if you set it right. You got to set it so it's so that there's no open recent option. There are ways to go into your settings.
I hate open recent.
I hate open recent too.
Oh, it's real bad if you give your laptop to an 11-year-old. Here, open this up. That's my mother.
Yeah, I don't fuck around with that stuff. I never let anybody use my computer.
God, you're a nice guy, Bob.
I was very nice at that moment. I thought about it.
I don't know many people that would do that.
Can I borrow your laptop?
And you said yes.
How presumptuous.
It's a moral dilemma.
Did he have headphones for the kid? Or did he borrow your fucking earbuds?
With your earwax.
Creep. And by the way,
I gave him a bottle of lotion, too.
Use it in good health.
Why didn't he just get something from the flight attendant? I'm sure, didn't they have like the portable thing?
Not on this flight, no. This was a weird one. It was one of those planes that doesn't have all the new stuff. So, you know the ones that they're cheaper, and you're in first, so you're still in first, but it looks like a coach seat.
But it's not
and
really
there's no frills.
Yeah.
And they give you just the
U.S. Airways or Delta.
one of the
that's what we
U.S.
got
Airways
going to
things.
Cleveland.
It has an air vent, and it has like pretzels with that horrible. It's the worst mix of snacks that they could put in one package. It's peanuts, pretzels, and some peppery shit that just tastes vile. It's like, and you
Look
have
at us
to
yelling
dying.
at first class. Look at us yelling at first class. Sam, when you fly first class, it's annoying, right?
He's in coach.
No, I've never actually flown first class. I can't relate.
Why
to
is
the-
that?
Oh, excuse me. Let me just move closer to you.
Yeah, please.
I didn't realize.
You know what it is? It's the tickets cost a lot more money.
That's true.
Do they?
That stops me from.
What about for your honeymoon? Do you think you're going to do that?
No, we're flying to Hawaii, coach.
Can you upgrade?
What?
Do you have any mileage?
I don't have any miles. I don't think.
You fucking take coach to Hawaii.
He has to.
like
you don't
12
remember
hours.
those days?
Hey, coach
the
isn't that,
honeymoon.
coach
People
isn't
used
that bad.
People
Hit
have
up
to do
the
that.
fucking parents.
Yeah, you got
Hit them up. Say fly us first class, bitch.
It's like 12 hours.
No shit.
And coach.
Where are you going to go in Hawaii?
Maui and Kauai.
Are you going to be in a room, or is it too expensive?
Yeah, what are you going to sleep on the beach?
I got a tent for them.
Sleeping under a rock or something.
Got a really nice car.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Renting a Hyundai.
So what do you got planned? You going to do the helicopter tour?
I don't know. She wants to do like ripcord through the jungle.
Nice. You do that.
And I was like,
the zip line.
The zip line.
Yeah, I did zip lining.
I don't want to do that at all.
Great.
Zip line.
It's so high up.
Empty your bowels before you
not
do
that high.
that.
What do you mean? It's above the trees.
50 feet.
Yeah, if you fall, you'll be dead though.
You're not going to fall. They got to figure it out.
They don't
out
have
of the-
anything to
if the
figure
plane
out.
falls out of the sky, you're dead too.
It's way
Yeah, but
more dangerous to fly to Hawaii than do a zip
I
line.
doubt that. And I trust a pilot of an airplane more than some guy.
The most dangerous thing is driving in Hawaii. That's the most dangerous thing you'll be doing.
Man.
People
they
are
bad at driving?
drunk. Well, everybody's drunk. The tourists are all just driving
true.
drunk. They think they're in New Orleans.
Oh.
That's what you got to be careful of. The
Have you
zip
been
line.
there a lot, Bob?
Yeah, I love Hawaii.
Never been.
Why?
Spent a lot of time there.
Besides the obvious shit, I guess that's beautiful and looks
I like
nice.
roasted pork in the ground.
I just feel like
I just like the air and it's pretty and you
Is
can
there
get
a comedy
in the
club
ocean.
there?
No,
You ever do a gig
never.
there?
I feel like it's just too far to travel for nice.
Well,
I
for
go
LA,
down to
I
the
live in
Caribbean,
LA, so
man.
yeah.
Oh, L.A. makes it easier.
6 hours from LA, right?
Yeah.
See, it's like
And I like
12 for
Cabo.
us.
Cabo's nice, but you can't go in the ocean.
I like Cabo, yeah.
The ocean undertow, they say, pulls you in.
Really?
That was
In Cabo, you can't go in the ocean?
You're not supposed to, but I think people do, but that people don't care.
I just
They
hung out
don't have
on
families.
the beach with these big
eaten.
Mexican guys that had bandoliers with shots in it, tequila shots. They just sat there drinking
Yeah.
tequila like crazy.
It's zooted.
Zooted. Got fucking zooted.
And so selling a lot of beach. What is zooted? Like suited?
Like fucking snotted drunk.
Yeah. Hammered. Hey, you want to hear from John Travolta's
Yes,
accuser?
I'm dying to hear from this guy.
Well, it's the Royal Caribbean guy. The cruise employee explains what John Travolta did to him.
He's like a steward. Like he's not a masseuse.
Exactly. He's just a guy.
But John Travolta.
Stewart!
You mean this is a guy that...
This is the third guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 masseurs and then this guy that was just minding his own business on a cruise ship because he's working it, and John Travolta hit on him, right?
He did more than hit on him.
Really?
Yeah. Well, according to this guy, yeah.
All right.
He told me that
He told me.
Oh, no.
He told me.
he told me that Fabian, I have something on the neck over here.
Oh, isn't it?
And I thought that was some simple things, maybe, I don't know, but he asked me.
Right.
So I
Is
said,
it the
"Sir,
problem?"
it's okay, you're okay, you don't have nothing.
Okay.
So during that time, he take out the bathrobe. It was white.
He took out the what?
The bathrobe. His bathrobe.
Oh, bathrobe.
Oh,
bathrobe.
Bat Rock. I thought he was...
Yeah, something like that. Bathrobe.
It was white. It was white. And he got naked in front of me. So
Oh.
he gave me a big hug.
Oh, boy.
And I was shocked. And I was shocked. And I couldn't move. I mean, on that moment, I realized that my career was on a big risk.
Would you be traumatized
If John
if I
Travolta
naked John
hugged you
Travolta?
John Travolta drops his robe. He's totally naked, and then he just hugs you.
I would laugh my ass off. I wouldn't be traumatized.
I'd be like, naked John Travolta's hugging me. This rules.
This is cool.
I would just go through all the good scenes in his movies.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
a retrospective.
Would be kind of
I don't know
cool.
if guys can be traumatized like women can.
But
I
it's
just
great.
I don't understand that.
The guy is not a masseuse, so John Travolta is
Yeah,
still
I know
like,
it's a
hey,
hassle and
could
all
you,
that.
Could you rub
Yeah.
my neck here? And the guy's like, I guess, yeah.
I get it's awkward and it's kind of a hassle, but to be traumatized by something like that,
You felt John Travolta's penis, naked penis,
But we
pressed
don't
up
know.
I
against-
Do we know
swear
if
to
that's
God, I would
true, or
laugh
do you
my
think-
ass off.
You think it's true?
I would
Do you-
openly laugh.
Do you
I
think
wouldn't be traumatized.
Do you think guys are just coming out, though, because other guys are coming out to say this, just because
Maybe.
it's a fun piece of TMZ crap?
Well, I don't know. John Travolta. We've all heard. We've heard rumors.
What about Joey Travolta?
Oh, man. Never happened to him.
Wait, who's Joey Travolta again?
And his brother?
Yeah.
What?
Think so, right?
I
I
think.
forgot that he had a brother.
Yeah.
What did he do?
Maybe it's him. That's what's maybe going on.
Man.
What is it? What?
Wow. Remember?
Let me see, Sam.
No, I don't remember him. This is freaking me out.
Kind of do.
What, was he in shit? Bob, was he in stuff?
I think he was in a masseuse in the
Joey Travolta. Is he an actor?
Napa.
I
remember him.
He did something. I can't remember what.
Yeah.
Was he in Staying Alive or something?
Was he?
I have no
Go to IMDb, Sam, before I bite your face.
Joey.
He co-wrote the
Travolta.
theme of People Scare Me. Normal People Scare Me.
Oh, what happened to the
Enough
talent?
with that picture. Get another one.
I know. It looks like Richard
younger
Dreyfuss.
one where we might remember him.
Yeah.
I get younger pictures, Sam.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't hear about Richard Dreyfuss doing that.
He acted in a lot of stuff.
He tried to touch me. He had a white robe.
Like what?
Sunnyside, Splash 2, the TV movie.
Oh, boy.
That was really good. It's about Natalie Wood.
Simon and Simon.
Hollywood Vice Squad.
Oh, I like that one. That's
Yeah, I like that.
Ghostwriter.
What's his biggest thing? Like a movie.
Being John Travolta's brother.
Oh, Three Ninjas Kick Back.
What?
Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Oh, Amazon Women on the Moon.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
You want to hear
on.
more from the accuser?
Oh, hell
He
yeah.
has a very soothing voice. I would want him to touch my penis.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
So,
relaxing.
now he's hugging him, naked.
Fabian.
And this guy is worried about his job.
Would you be freaked out?
No, I'd be laughing.
I would be laughing. Bob?
I would be laughing, but then I'd get away.
Yeah, you'd be like,
I'd
all right,
ask for a
enough,
picture.
You fucking kook.
Can I take a picture with you before you rub your fucking fat pole on me?
You think he has a fat pole?
Yeah, I know he does.
Yeah.
Fat, wiry ass hair.
Or you rest your balls on my face. Would you sign this to my mother?
Freak him out, just start singing Grease Lightning.
Yeah.
Go Grease
Like
Lightning.
Pulp Fiction. Fuck.
Oh, you could do Pulp Fiction lines, yeah.
Do a face off. Would you touch my face like you did in the movie, but with your cockhead? Did you do that annoying move with your genitals? That was Joey Travolta?
Mm-hmm.
What year is that, 78?
Wow.
Was he a singer?
Yeah.
He sang.
Oh, he's
Tempted.
old.
Do you know that
Big-
song?
what's his
Go on
big hit?
YouTube, find him.
Get his big hit.
You know he had a hit?
I think he did.
Really?
I think he might have.
Did he
had
sing that song, My Brother Likes the Cock? Is that him or no?
I think that was him, yeah. My brother likes the
Grease Lightning is a reference that would come to mind.
Oh, yeah. Grease Lightning. It's a Grease Lightning. Here
Well, they had to, during the rehearsals, when he kept saying it's a real pussy wagon, they had to keep telling him to stop saying yuck.
This is a new album.
Oh.
And the single is
From the Mike
in this
Douglas
album, of
show.
course.
Jesus.
I worked on that show as an intern.
If he says
No
it's
way.
gonna be a hit, I value his opinion because he knows what he's talking about. Would you do your new single for us? Sure would. Joey Travolta.
Oh, boy.
No, I'd rather not do my new single.
Yeah, I'm busy. I'm going to drop a deuce, Mike.
He's wearing the Saturday Night Fever suit, by the
This
way.
is great. I love these old Mike Douglas
I have a
clips.
Mike Douglas question when we're done here.
Oh.
Yeah. I filled out cue cards for him once. It's like a scene from Boogie Nights.
It really does. Look at that hair. Where's the chorus?
We don't know this song.
You might know the
Nothing's
chorus.
like a Jew? What did he say?
What? All right, come on. Bring it on home. No, you got another verse. God damn it.
What a wimpy song.
This horrible. He's like,
Wispy.
What a breathy douche.
Maybe he had whooping cough.
yeah, he might have had whooping cough. Yes. He's trying to save
Look
his
at that
voice.
set.
Wow.
Set is great.
It's three
Kramer
light
should do a talk
bulbs.
show from that set.
He has the stage. He has the charisma of a fern.
There it is. I never heard of it.
The masseuse sang this song.
Yeah.
I want to go, but I can't stay here no more.
I worked on that show for 6 months. I was an intern.
Were you there when Pryor was there? Okay, Pryor did an interview.
Yeah.
I knew we did Critical Condition with him.
I forgot you were in that.
No, I said you did.
I thought you were in it.
No,
Oh, wow.
I was not. I should have been.
Yeah.
Well, I
Oh, you were
definitely
in that?
forgot you were in it.
No, I said you did. You did Critical Condition.
Damn.
3 people came up to me and said that they were in it. Wesley Snipes told me, and I forgot. So I thought you were just telling me
No,
that. Boy, I really made you twitch. I'm sorry.
I wish I was in that. Was I? Oh, no.
I was in critical condition.
You worked on Mike Douglas. That's kind of cool, man.
And I did 3 weeks, or about a month with Pryor in North Carolina. And so I'd gotten close with him a little bit as a stand-up before that. I got bumped one night at the Comedy Store because Richard went on, and he felt bad, so he took me outside on the Sunset to show me his new Testarossa.
Oh, great.
And I
Thanks.
had no spot, you know, and I was just depressed. He went, "You want to get in it?" I'm like, "Not really." He goes, "Yeah, no, just $250,000.
Oh, shit.
Sorry about your spot, man."
Yeah, no shit. That didn't help.
It kind of did in a way, just because I don't know.
Pryor.
It was
Wow,
Pryor.
that's kinda
And he was just, nobody was like him. A few people, you know, you look at him, people that are great now. There are a few great people. So he would sometimes not do well because he was scared. He would be on stage, but I just couldn't believe he was like another level. You know?
when he's working on material.
Yeah, which is inspiring that you can throw the whole thing out, which is what you're supposed to do.
And he would just go up there and bomb.
Or he would get a standing ovation at the top, but then a few weeks later he would obviously figure it out and then start to kill. So I totally forgot that you weren't in critical condition.
A lot of people do. It's a lot. I was not in Apocalypse Now either.
What was the first thing that you were actually in? Were you in a movie that was significant for you?
I had one line in Spider-Man.
What was your line?
He stinks and I don't like him. I've had very little significant work. When you say, Jim, what are your works of significance? My answer is they're yet to come.
There's nothing wrong with that, Bob.
I know, but after 22 years, you should have something you've contributed.
They're yet to come.
Something that is lasting.
That was just sad. You want to hear the second clip from this guy?
Oh, please.
All right, John Travolta, his accuser, right here.
I could feel in his erectus penis.
Oh, no. His erectus penis.
He could feel his erectus
penis.
He knows Latin.
Yes, erectus penis.
I could
Gladiators.
feel his erectus penis floating on me. And
He's raping
I
a dog.
couldn't move, you know. And suddenly I told him, sir, I removed him, not in a professional way. And I said, sir, this is wrong, what you're doing. I said, sir, I must go.
This is wrong. I don't want to be right. all right.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah.
Go, whatever you might need again, let us know. Okay. So he stand up quickly to the bed, and like, hurry, Fabian. He was talking to me, and I said, sir, and he said, Fabian, don't say anything. Please do not say anything. And I will take care of you. I promise you. And I will give you $12,000. So please coming back tonight, but do not say anything. I knew he was forcing me, abusing me, just because of that's Mr. Travolta. I was a victim because of his power, because of his name.
His name is so powerful.
I was a victim. A victim of his penis.
12 grand.
His erectus penis.
You would take fucking John Travolta's penis to your thigh for $12,000, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but he was asking
Holy
for sex.
fuck.
To just hug him, though?
No, he looked like he was going to give him the money after it all went bad.
He wanted to give him the $12,000 for him to come back later.
Oh, well, no, I wouldn't do that.
According to this guy.
I would not do that. I would take his penis to my thigh, though.
How much?
You would? You would actually take money and let a guy put his penis on you?
Oh, fuck.
I let him slap it between my ass cheeks.
Really?
Yeah, and leave pre-cum all over.
How much to have sex with John Travolta?
Nah, I'm too rich for
Now
that.
you could be like, okay, Jimmy, you happy? Now you're a cunt.
Yeah.
Now you're a cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have to tell anyone about it?
Nah.
I'd want to frolic on the beach with him a little bit, like in Greece. I'd want to frolic.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
You want slow motion footage?
Yeah, if he fucked me, then I'd want to commiserate with Stockard Channing. I just want to reenact that movie.
Tell me more.
Yeah. What's his asshole all red and shaved?
Titties suck on your cock. Tell me more.
Fuck, that's the one we needed to do.
Now, is this guy making this up? Is this guy bad acting? Or was it not Travolta?
I think this shit's happening.
Yeah. And you also said you would do it for 12 grand.
Well, no, just the fucking
Just
penis
touch
on my thigh.
Touch the dick on the
Yeah,
on
let's
the
slow
thigh.
down here.
And
That's
you
it.
probably would talk about it on here, so you wouldn't have.
I would,
you wouldn't
yeah.
sign the disclosure.
I would do it as it would be a goof. I'd laugh my ass off.
Yeah.
Even if it was erectus?
I wouldn't be a victim.
A victim.
How are you a victim? Because you know.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You hit
I think
on
this shit's
one
going on,
guy
though.
masseuse and everybody talks about it.
Yeah.
What?
See? And he wasn't even a masseuse? What was that guy? Just like a cabin boy?
He was like the steward. Like
dog trainer.
The guy that comes in and fucking gets you your shit.
Yeah.
He just couldn't fucking control himself.
No. John Travolta was like, I'm naked and erect.
This guy's famous now.
Yeah.
Today was a good day for him to get some coverage.
Summer loving, having no pants. Summer loving, please leave the room. Yes, summer loving.
Had me a
No, you remember this.
Summer loving, put his fingers in my ass.
I met a steward, crazy for me. I met John Travolta, I think you're VD. Look, he's singing to a girl. How unique.
Who was he, Vinnie Barbarino?
Well, yeah. Tell me more.
Oh, what's going on over there? You getting the Billy Bob Thornton autograph?
I'm just giving it to him when he's here. Is he here yet?
Is he here, Roland?
Thanks, Roland.
Very cool.
Vinnie Barbarino.
Didn't he used to do? It's like Dice stuff. He used to go, oh.
Yeah, Dice.
Yeah.
Dice.
Yeah, it's
Travolta.
true.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. So is that guy asking for money?
I don't know.
Oh, that sounds like a setup for fucking... I am a victim. When you say you're a victim...
That's lawyer talk.
Yeah,
You need some money.
You definitely need some cash.
A victim of his power and money. That's lawyer talk.
A victim.
Yeah.
Well, he knew who he was, so he goes to the movies, apparently.
Well, the first guy, his lawyer dropped the case because he got his date wrong, which makes it tough to try the thing in court.
Because he wasn't even there.
I am Erectus Penis.
It's always a problem.
Husband to a murdered wife, father to a murdered son.
Spartacus. Erectus Penis. Yonder lies the penis of my Travolta.
Yes.
Yeah, he had an alibi. He was in New York at Mr. Chow's.
Yeah.
Well, if your defense is that you just weren't in town at the same time, you're kind of saying, I may do this.
But then the guy's like, fuck, I just messed up the date, but this all happened. And then the lawyer's like, well, good luck to you, buddy. Go find another lawyer. And he could be telling the truth, but that makes it tough to
maybe one of those
fight that shit in court.
Scientologists got to the lawyer. You know, they're pretty powerful, those Scientologists.
Or Scientology is a little mad at Travolta. We brought up that.
I've heard that theory
yesterday.
Really?
It's a theory that Travolta wanted to leave the Church of Scientology, and that this was actually them showing him exactly how they could damage him.
Why would he want to leave?
I don't know, but I mean, and then I said this yesterday. Again, that's just what I heard. And then all of a sudden, you see the charges get dropped by one guy, and now this is going to be settled privately, so it's going to go away. It looked like it was about to explode. And
I just think that's good, actually good publicist work when people do scathing, horrible things about you, and then
why are so many people
cover it up?
concerned?
I don't know.
Why does anyone give a shit if
I
John
read,
Travolta
but
wants
we're more tab. I mean, when I came on this show, I don't know how many 8 years ago, whatever it was. The world wasn't like this. I mean, there wasn't TMZ
crazy.
wasn't on the air. You guys would be an outlet for people to go and talk about some bullshit that's going on that we heard, and everybody talked about it, made jokes about the famous person that got called out. He's gay, she's not, and whatever. But now this is tame because this is on your news. I mean, it's like this would just be for the back alley. This shit.
But it's so fucked up. They talk about, the gay marriage, and the president came out and supported it. We're all happy. Everyone's happy. Oh, you support gay? Of course I support gay marriage. And then, the second John Travolta might be gay, everyone's like, I gotta know. Let me know. What's everyone's secret? Who gives a shit?
Yeah. And people, I mean, if a man pays a woman, you don't hear that news unless the woman got pregnant.
Or they're married or some shit.
Yeah, something. Yeah, that never happens.
But if a man just wants to jerk off with a friend, all of a sudden it's a problem.
and you meet somebody, then you're a victim. But he's a nice, subtle, sweet guy. He almost sounds like Jose Jimenez, which was
Jose Jimenez.
He doesn't know. I know nothing. He's a sweet little guy.
He's very.
This guy sounds nice and gentle. This guy.
He probably went into Travolta's room, right? He starts folding the towel like a little monkey on his bed to make the little monkey, and he's looking for John Travolta's sunglasses to put it on the towel monkey. And then John Travolta walks in. Hey, how you doing?
Which is the robot.
all right, look. I got my robot.
Next thing you know, he's naked with the erect penis.
Hugging him.
The monkey.
Right, there you go.
Systematic.
Yeah.
I can't remember any of the lyrics, otherwise I would have
this is Pulp Fiction.
What great music.
Slams the door.
Sam left the studio. I was going to tell him about a zipline thing, so he would go ziplining.
Yeah, because Sam is a monumental flop.
Well, there's a story in the Daily News. Flesh-eating bacteria claims Georgia woman's leg after zipline accident.
What happened?
What? How'd that happen?
Her name's Amy. She spells it all nice, too, with a heart and everything.
What was the zipline accident?
Sam, you're going to be fine. The headline in the paper, flesh-eating bacteria claims Georgia woman's leg after zipline accident.
How great would it be if they came back from their honeymoon and they both lost their legs to zipline accidents?
Oh, my God. None great is the answer.
They have to have the apartment fucking fitted with wheelchair
It's good
stuff.
if you have it on the other side, so you could still chain
That's
good
true.
legs together.
Do a potato sack race.
How do you get this? From ziplining?
She by trees with disease.
Yeah.
She contracted a rare flesh-eating bacteria.
Well, what happened? How did she do it?
Where?
I'm going to guess the zipline accident took her to the hospital where she got infected.
Right.
The young woman was kayaking with friends along the Little Blah Blah River in Georgia when the group went ziplining with a homemade rope. Oh, see, they did it on their own there, Sam.
So what happened?
When it was Copeland's turn, the line snapped and she fell and cut her leg. Doctors speculate she could have come into contact with the common bacteria from the water, where it then entered her body through a gash.
I like that. Say that line again.
Yeah.
He entered her body through the gash.
So could you get rid of that immediately? It's in the water, the flesh-eating virus?
It's everywhere.
You can.
There's shit right on our counter.
Yeah, this place definitely has some viruses in it.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain, they put creatures in our bodies.
He put his penis in my gash.
Erectus penis.
You're gonna get married when?
In like 3 weeks.
June 2nd.
Who's performing this ceremony?
My dad is.
That's nice.
What?
Is it?
You didn't know that?
He got ordained to do it.
Well, we have
Sort
to.
of.
We have to kind of, not really. We have to get a justice of the peace to observe it, and then it's all straight.
What kind of fucking farce is this? I don't know.
Holy
shit.
You
What
take
kind of
your
loophole?
dad with you on the honeymoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to observe that too.
Oh, his dad's going to get all choked up. You take my son?
Oh, my boy.
Sam has a very close-knit family.
You've been good to my boy.
You take my son?
My son puts his penis in your victrum.
No, he'll be.
Why does he have to be part of it like that? Why can't he just be your dad and sit there
and walk you down the aisle like every other father-daughter?
Does he like your fiance?
Yeah, and Jess saw him marry family friends of ours.
And she suggested it?
And it was her idea.
No, it wasn't.
It absolutely was.
She hates the thought of this.
She
wants a
asked him to.
traditional
It was her-
wedding with some guy with a collar up front.
Is that a buzzkill at all? No, physically, I mean, it's
weird, right, Bob?
I don't know.
It's a little weird, Sam.
She doesn't want a collar because she's half Jew, so.
Oh, really?
But is she a dog?
Fuck that out of her.
Yeah.
Oh, you meant a collar.
Yeah, he said.
Sorry.
We're going to break a glass.
I was... All right.
Mazel tov.
Yep.
How much? How much?
How much
does it cost?
The glass?
Yeah, when you break it.
I don't know.
That's part of the expenses.
Oh.
You got to talk to the event planner.
I don't know. The glass itself, I don't know.
You went from
quarter.
black chicks to half a Jew.
It's right. Wow. I don't see things that way.
Do you
Like
know
what
where?
way?
Do you want to tell your listeners where you're getting married?
Yeah, I'll just announce the venue.
It's
and
in
then
Connecticut, right?
If anybody wants to come by, feel free.
I can't believe you're going, like, what?
Are you
Your
going to
dad
wedding?
should just be, well, I'm feeling much better now.
Oh, yeah, you got to RSVP. Jess has been asking me if you're going. You got to RSVP.
You know I'm going. Just put me down.
Are you?
Do all the guys
You gotta
go?
get a room, man.
But then you got to get a room. You got
Jim,
to
are you gonna go?
RSVP so we know what you're eating.
I need a room for. Drive back after.
And the honeymoon. When do you leave
That's
for
not a good
When do you
idea.
leave for Hawaii?
That's not till August.
August what?
I don't
Oh, you're
remember.
not leaving the
We're gonna go to
reception and going right to your honeymoon?
We're gonna go to Bermuda for a couple days right after the wedding,
Oh.
and then the real honeymoon's Hawaii, and that's in August. Tried to schedule it so we didn't take a long vacate because hopefully it'll be when the show's.
What have you
on
saved?
It sounds like you guys are just tigers in bed.
I know, right? What have you saved for the wedding night as far as sex goes? What have you
He
saved?
has 4 quarts of semen in a pickle jar.
I didn't mean it that way.
He has to take he gets to take the fucking condom off now?
Is that it?
And I'll let her fuck me in the ass.
Wow, that's sweet. That's
wow.
That was a quick one. Did
You're
your
gonna
dad
take-
listen to the show?
You take this pussy boy to be your lawfully wedded husband.
You're going to take the condom off?
Yeah.
So you're going to have unprotected sex
Yeah.
with her? First time ever?
No.
Can you
First
keep a
time
rod
in
in
a
a
while.
condom?
First time in
Yeah.
a while?
Is it hard?
No.
Oh.
No.
Jesus. What about ass?
No. Not at the moment. Well, no, never so far. We're still very young, aren't we?
Well, it doesn't
We're
matter.
very young.
What does that mean?
Why does yeah?
We still have
are
lots of
young.
time.
What does that mean?
Fucking
You haven't
the asshole.
learned.
We said
You
ass
haven't
sex.
learned what that is yet.
But Bob, we said ass sex is for the young.
Yeah, exactly.
It is for the young.
It really
I
is.
think
for
so.
You have a
but-
charm bracelet on. You should never take a dick where the shit falls out.
No, we have.
You don't want, after you pull your dick out, you don't want it to look like a sea urchin you just touched.
It shrivels up and
Yeah, it
closes.
sucks back in.
Sea anemone.
Yeah, sea
That's an
anemone.
inverted. That looks like an inverted anus. A sea anemone.
Yeah. They're terrible.
You got RSVP though, because we got to know what meal you're eating. Of the options.
Your segues are astonishing.
I'm going
See,
home.
your asshole
What do you
goes
got?
inside out. I got to know what
got?
meal you're eating.
Yeah,
I know he's the best.
There'll be chicken, steak,
I'll have the steak.
fish,
Just write it down.
and there's a silent vegetarian option.
For, seriously?
Yeah.
I wish they all
You
were.
just got to tell the waitress.
That'll be some kind of zucchini thing.
I don't know what it is.
Some medley.
Some shit medley.
Some crap.
Some fucking butter mixed medley of vegetables.
Vegetarian dishes suck.
They're fucking horrible.
Now I'm allowed
And
a
I like
plus
vegetables.
one.
Souffle. It's
You
like
may have a plus
Stouffer's.
Oh, it's horrendous.
Who should I bring?
That's a great question now.
I'm a single guy, so who should I bring?
How about that nurse that we just listened to? What did that guy do? That Pennis guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
I could take him.
Bring Fabian.
Oh, man.
Let you put your erection on his thigh.
Dropped his suit. Penises erectuses.
Penis erectus.
No, I got to think of who I'd take.
You think it'll be a female?
It'll definitely be a female.
Well, then shouldn't you get a room then?
I don't know. What's the age of consent in Connecticut?
Oh, that's a great question. I'll look into that for you.
Why are you laughing, Bob?
I don't know.
I swear.
You take like a 15-year-old?
I'm thinking. No, not 15.
We should have printed that on the RSVPs, I guess, just so everyone knows the age of consent.
What is the age of consent in Connecticut?
I'll find out.
I have to know.
Are you dating a very young person?
Could be.
They have a locker?
Yep. Could be.
Jim's picture in it?
Yes.
It's signing them all. By the way, I'm really happy to see you guys. And thank you for having me.
Well, Bob, it's been a while, and what is it?
All right, well, I'm assuming the close in age exemption will not apply.
What is it?
What is it?
I hate the close in age.
Minors under the age of 16.
Sexual acts. That would be Jim and me.
Oh, I know. That's 3 years older than they are.
Right.
16 years old.
I'm going to
the age of consent. 18 in certain scenarios. I'm assuming you'll fall into that scenario.
I'd probably fall into that scenario.
Such as when the older partner is in a position of power, such as non-school teacher,
that in power.
athletic coach.
That doesn't work.
Or some other position of power.
Which he's not
in a
at
position of power.
No.
What's the age of consent in Connecticut? Come on.
It looks like 18.
Yeah.
That's what I think, unless you have a...
That could be an issue.
Can you get a note from a doctor?
No, I got one for being sick.
16.
It can't be 16.
It's not 16,
There's no
Sam.
way. If it is 16, my realtor's got to get right on this.
A total of 31 states have set their age of consent at 16, the lowest age of consent in any state.
Have Kenny check.
But there's usually an
age differential between the
Well, all you have to do is
parties.
print this out and show it to the cops. I looked this up on the,
I think I got
on
this
the
right.
web.
Here's the thing.
It's right from the internet, so...
It's 16 unless you were old enough to vote for Mondale when he ran for president. Piece of shit.
Fucking Jimmy.
Bob Saget, thank you. I'm leaving.
Thank you. I'm leaving too.
BobSaget.com for your tour dates that you're starting
sir.
up very soon.
And
Bob Saget on the Twitter.
And then I'll shoot a thing, a special, and then I'll come back. And then, bye.
Very good. Wow.
Quiznos.
Quiznos.
I actually want one now. That was a really good commercial.
Liked that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I need a solid stool.
All right, let's get out of here. We'll see you tomorrow.
You heard about it. You've waited 4 long hours for it. Finally, the moment is at hand. After Opie and Anthony Live is coming up next. Yeah.